It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Have you ever had one of those days when nothing goes right? Your wife starts bitching about whatever it was she was bitching about last night. So you escape into the bathroom just to sit there on your throne. But after you finish your business, the toilet paper's gone. Well, it's a great day for me to whoop somebody's ass. It's a bad day, so you better get off my back. You might get cold cocked if you cross my path. 'Cause it's a great day for me to whoop somebody's ass. Well, I was running late for work, so I poured me some coffee to go. And just before I had a flat tire, I spilled it all over my clothes. When the highway patrolman pulled up, I thought that help was on the way. But when he saw the tire tool in my hand, he shot me with pepper spray. Oh, it's a great day for me to whoop somebody's ass. It's a bad day, so you better get off my back. You might get cold cocked if you cross my path. 'Cause it's a great day, y'all can sing it if you want to, for me to whoop somebody's ass. When I finally made it to work, I was 15 minutes late. I told my boss about the flat tire, but he fired me anyway. So here I am out in the parking lot, just waiting by his Corvette. I'm gonna give him a goodbye present that he never will forget. Let's sing together. 'Cause it's a great day for me to whoop somebody's ass. It's a bad day, so you better get off my back. You might get cold cocked if you cross my path. 'Cause it's a great day for me to whoop somebody's ass.
Good morning. Welcome to the Bob and Tom Show. It's a show. It's a presentation. I say, why not? We got the mics, we got the chairs. Let's do something.
We're here. Why not?
Hello, Christy.
Hi, Chick.
Hello, Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
Hey, Josh Arnold.
Hey.
Hey, Ace Cosby. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
I'm Chick McGee.
Turkey hangover.
Yeah, I got the sweetest hangover. I don't want to get over. You have dressing fall down your chin onto your chest.
Oh, my.
A little gravy. And just,
We made it, everybody. I just want to say congratulations. We made it through Thanksgiving. I hope.
I came in this morning. Tom, how was your Thanksgiving? Well, I got through it.
What do you mean? It was lovely. It was nice.
No, I know. I meant the entire weekend. I'm packing up the house because we're moving.
Well, that's what happens when they find out you live there and your neighbors sign a petition.
Yeah. So
Get them out of here.
I'm a little stiff, I must say. But now I do have a possible idea here.
All right, sir.
While packing up, all my stuff was in Willie's old room.
Uh-huh.
And I had a big jar in there.
I had a few jars in there back in the day, but...
And everybody's got the coin jar.
Sure.
Keeps it fresh.
You know, you take all your change every day and throw it in there.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I thought, well, I'll just move this. And I grabbed it, and it immediately shattered.
Oh.
It was okay, though. But
There's change everywhere?
I cleaned it up. So now I've got in the car, I've got two plastic bins full of coins.
Cool.
Is your car unlocked?
I'll take them off your hands.
I'm asking
So
for a friend.
I looked up. The place I used to go to my Coinstar is no longer there.
Oh.
It folded. It was a grocery store chain.
Oh, yeah.
Prominently had a Coinstar when you first walk in.
There are a bunch of
There are a bunch of them.
You save money if you roll them yourself.
So
you damn right you do. Yeah,
I take them to my credit union. They do it for me.
The government takes 10% right off the top.
So I said, I'm kind of curious as to how much this is. So I took it to a nearby place, and their machine wasn't there. So I'll do it later today. And I figure that, tell me if I'm wrong here, but isn't the smart move to just buy lottery tickets with all that money?
Sure, you were sitting there without.
Smart move? No. A fun move? Yes.
I
Okay,
think,
let's go with the fun move.
I think if you get a receipt, you get. No, I think it is like 7% or something they take right off the top.
Well worth it.
Yeah, remember when you have to roll?
It's largely pennies.
Slugs.
And that damn
coins.
Chuck E. Cheese coin that won't go through.
Yes.
Isn't it free at the credit union?
Yes,
Many.
mine it is.
Yeah.
Well, Christy.
So if you join the credit union, you'd be sitting in
You want
high
me to?
cop.
You want me to?
So I'm just telling you, that's going to be the
Tom,
result.
I will take it off.
That's where they get you.
Yeah, give it to Ace and just.
If Christy were kind, she would
I
offer to
just
do
was
it.
about to offer, but now I'm not gonna.
You have to roll them, though, right?
Happy Thanksgiving. The gift-giving season is here.
It's Christmas, everybody.
I heard through various sources that Josh had some great shows in St. Louis.
Oh.
Got some nice letters. Pat, I understand you killed it in Washington, Iowa.
Yeah, it was
Is that
fun.
correct? And Willie, I saw Willie knock him dead.
So did I. You did great, John.
Great show.
See, all we have fun, man.
Once you play Washington, Iowa, you pretty much write your own ticket.
Absolutely.
It was a great show.
Hello, theaters.
Willie did have the one of the great moments in the history of talking back and forth with the audience. I can't recreate that exactly, but all I can say is, if you go to a comedy show with your mom, ladies and gentlemen, be careful what information you volunteer.
Oh, it's fun. I'm sure we'll have a video together soon. It was a great time.
That was unbelievably funny. Coming up in the news, Christy, you want to give me a couple teasers?
Yeah, we have a missing cruise ship passenger that was found okay in the water.
15 hours he was in the water, Tom.
Drug him out of there, and he's okay, believe it or not.
No flotation device, just him.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
Get a little tired here.
the punchline though is well, you'll see there's a little bit more to the story. And Pat, you've been on that vessel, is that correct?
Carnival Valor, yeah. Wow. It's an older ship.
Well, that explains.
Well, it doesn't matter.
And Pat, is it not true that a lot of people fall off these ships or jump?
Well,
something jump. Yeah, but I mean, it's easy to fall off those ships.
How is it easy to fall off?
Right there. The sea is littered with people.
The Carnival guys specifically said it is really hard to fall off.
The rail though typically is
it comes up to your hips in some areas.
Yeah, but I mean,
all you gotta do is put your hand. Whoa!
I would suspect drinking.
Well, then you're not falling off, are
this
you?
particular
You're
guy
jumping.
apparently had been drinking. The last time they saw him was in the bar.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. That's what he said.
Pee off the side.
So what? So you fell in? Yeah.
Evidently. Boy, this water's cold and deep
too,
and salty.
Do you think he did that? You think he said, "Oh, I just want to pee off the bow of the ship" or something?
That may be what it
I'm
was.
king of the world.
Now, don't they? Am I correct? I have not been on this particular ship. They do have cameras everywhere. Right?
Everywhere, yeah.
So they'll have a video of this idiot falling over the.
Yeah.
Well, don't victim blame here.
I am going to victim blame.
We don't know what happened.
No, there's. Well, okay.
It's his own damn fault. Get a job, Willie. Jesus.
They ain't wrong.
The guy.
Contribute to
I don't think you have to
society,
be
will you?
Columbo to figure this one out. So the guy's drunk.
That's right.
Yeah, there's video of it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
He should have drowned, right, Tom?
No, I
I'd have served him
But
right.
15 hours you'll sober up, huh?
Yeah.
I wonder how fast you do sober up when you realize you're in the ocean.
Oh, man.
With no flotation. And the ship's sailing away.
When you stop feeling the wake, the party's got to be over.
Yeah.
When
snake.
They had video of the helicopter picking him up, and he was just going down and then trying to come back up and going down. And the guy in the copter said, "Well, he seems to be struggling."
I think he could barely lift his arms.
That point,
Yeah.
15 hours.
it's a lot of treading water.
So I want to go back to the great movie Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, where he goes, "The fall will probably kill you." So you survive. You can survive that.
Depending on what level you're on.
Well, it's real easy to fall off the ship, Tom. It's amazing.
I've been on many, many large ships. I have never even come close.
You're one of the lucky ones.
They're just begging for you to jump off.
65% of all people on cruises fall off.
Absolutely. And I think it's
I have my sea legs from years of sailing. Is that why I didn't fall
That's
off?
why the cruises drive so slow. They've got to watch out for all those people just scattered in the Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean. It's dangerous.
True story.
Now, let me ask you this. So what's the first thing you're supposed to do? Do you take your shoes and socks off and pants?
I would think so.
They don't weight you down? I mean, is there...
You mean while you're in the water?
Yeah, once you hit the water, what do you do?
You take some clothes off.
The guy
You
actually
lay on
said,
your back and float.
The guy actually said, first thing, try not to panic, is what the guy said in the interview. But I don't know if you can process it.
Unless I could be clinging to the turds that I just emitted.
I would be as an attempt at some sort of shark repellent.
First you finish it.
You don't want me, sharks. I'm full of this stuff.
Oh, probably sharks.
We'll find out there, but there are a couple of interesting aspects to that story that we will get to. Also, the shoe of the week, a very nice week, I believe.
Sterling, Thanksgiving Day, very good to the Chickster, 3-1. I only missed one game. Got me double shocked the whole thing.
Some interesting news in the world of both soccer and football ratings. 2 world records in the world of television ratings.
All right.
Fascinating stuff.
Don't give it away.
I'm not going to give it all away.
Not going to give it all away.
Plus, we have a letter from someone about a dangerous toy that will top all of them. This is the greatest dangerous toy of all time.
Okay.
Candy landmines? What do we got?
Is it still? That's very funny.
No.
Is it still?
I'm gonna just read you 4 words, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. The Atomic Energy Lab.
Now, with more uranium.
This was in 1950.
They didn't put real plutonium in there, did they?
It had real radioactive material.
Oh, my God.
How else are these kids supposed to learn?
Hey, you want your Geiger counter to work or not?
I give it 6 thumbs up.
It's better than the mercury balls. Right now, this portion of the Bob and Tom Show.
I used to play with mercury balls.
I've got
really
to
did. My dad brought mercury home.
Take the tears out of my eyes.
Didn't hurt me now.
Excuse me. The Bob and Tom Show, sponsored by BetterHelp. Our lives do not come with a user manual, so you got through the first aspect, I guess the first sector, if you will, of the holidays, and maybe you're a little stuck. This is where therapy can come in. Therapists are trained to help you figure out various challenges that you've got in your life. And like they say, it's okay to not be okay. We can't be perfect, and therapy can be very helpful. That's where BetterHelp comes in. BetterHelp has connected more than 3 million people with licensed therapists. It's convenient, it's secure, and it's really accessible because it's 100% online. So it has a lot of the benefits of in-person therapy, but it's a lot more convenient and a lot more affordable. So help yourself with some coping skills and dealing with trauma. And like I said before, there's that campaign out there pointing something out, which is it's okay to be not okay. So work on it. Work on yourself. Everyone deserves to feel their best. BetterHelp can make it easier. Get unstuck with BetterHelp. Learn more and save 10% off your first month by going to betterhelp.com/BT show. That's BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/BT show. Now, we got everything coming up in the news. We got moose. Is that the plural of moose? Or is 10 moose? Or is
I saw like 3 moose in Savannah.
What? Okay, good.
Savannah, Georgia.
Good.
That's not.
We
that's
got
not
we
true,
got
but-
Boy Scout. We got marijuana in the news. We got marijuana in Boy Scout news, which is very odd. That's a nice merit badge. We'll find out about all these things. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hello, this is comedian John Evans, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24.
Drink fast.
Okay, you got the rules now? All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Not Safe for Work edition.
Yes.
Of Poetry for Neanderthals.
All right.
Everybody's got their cards ready to go.
Right.
Yep.
Pat Godwin. Ace Cosby.
Good.
Remember, one-syllable words are the key here. Chick McGee.
Ugh.
Okay. Josh Arnold.
Me got it.
Okay. That's fine. Christy Lee.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Oh,
That's
you
very
know,
good.
that
This
would
is
be a
Tom
female caveman, wouldn't it? Yes. Ready.
Okay, here, you ready to go? Now, Chick, you're going to start.
What am I doing?
Yeah, I want you
Give us
to
hints.
give us some hints.
Okay, now.
And we have to guess.
Your first word.
Give us the word, please.
Hole.
What?
Hole.
Vagina.
Face.
Mouth.
Close.
Nose.
Ear.
Eye socket.
What, can I say no?
Yes, that's a one-syllable word.
Tongue.
Throat.
Now, what, yes.
Okay, so now you try to get us to guess the second phrase.
Deep throat.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Someone jumped all over that one.
Boom.
Little deep throat from Christy Lee.
I don't want to brag, but those were amazing clues.
Yes.
Okay. Christy, you take a shot at it.
Twice.
Double.
2.
Twins.
Testicles.
Balls. Oh. Is that okay? Breath. Oh, boob.
No.
Gang.
No.
Stool samples.
Kidneys.
Three-way.
Coop.
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 What?
Cock.
Chick.
Cocks.
Chicken.
Little.
Small cocks. Smallpox.
Smallpox. Yes.
Is it smallpox?
It's got to be small.
Tell us.
No.
What's our hint? 2?
2. Twice.
Come.
Double dong.
2 twice small.
And coop.
Coop. Little.
I know.
Sports car.
Deuce. Deuce.
Little
Yes.
deuce coop.
Deuce on my chest.
Deuce on my chest.
Drop a deuce.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
That's the
all right.
Wait a minute.
Wait, we made that up.
We tried to.
Drop a
It
deuce.
says
it's
drop
there.
a deuce.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
this is certainly not safe for work, but it's safe for radio.
Poetry for Neanderthals. Thanks, everybody.
If you wanna turn your daddy parts orange, eat some Cheetos and watch some porn.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Dear Bob and Tom.
Oh, yeah.
You were talking about toenails last week.
No.
A friend of mine is a dental hygienist.
She cleans teeth for a living.
She had a patient who came in the office in great pain. After examination, the dentist found the sore tooth swollen and infected. The procedure required a small incision to relieve the pressure.
There was a toenail in there.
The dentist immediately requested a pair of surgical tweezers and removed a large piece of toenail.
How do they know it wasn't a fingernail?
Because it says this patient said he often chewed his toenail.
Oh,
Can I tell you something? My mother used to chew her toenails
no way.
in front of me.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy. Clothed or not?
Clothed.
Oh, thank God. that is a visual.
Poor Bob has lost it over there.
A little best of right here. Right here.
This is a sick thing.
Wow.
That would be,
Totally naked.
I think
How did you even think of that?
You would get,
See anything you like, boy?
I think you'd
remember
get
that.
free psychiatry for life. I think you would. I think you'd get a psychiatrist. I'm sorry. Your mother bit her toenails naked in front of you as a child. Here. You have free psychiatry for life, free Prozac, whatever you want.
Government program for that.
We are going to fix you.
How about it, boy? Anything you like?
I mean,
Lord, help us, Lord.
You can imagine the twisting that would be
There's a
involved.
lot of people who can't even do that.
Okay.
She was very limber.
Show's over.
Everybody.
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night.
Really? No, seriously. Really?
Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7.
You know you're too high when you're eating cereal naked and your girlfriend tells you to put some clothes on. You realize it's not your girlfriend. It's just a woman on a bus. That's how you know you're too high.
Hey, it's Roy Wood Jr. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition news desk, available at Walmart. It's Christy Lee.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
There's Ace Cosby.
Chick.
Manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Chick.
In one of my shirts. I have that shirt.
It's a good shirt.
That color, it's thick, warm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's very seasonal.
Wearing this every day.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Closed circuit to Tom. No, I don't have that.
Oh, okay. I'll take it up. Thank you very much. We have a little news thing that we're working on over here. It's very exciting.
Very.
And I think I would be remiss if I did not mention, Pat, you have the keyboard ready over there?
Keyboard, yeah.
Okay, give me oh, that's very nice. We need to say happy birthday to Chick McGee.
Thank you very much.
Who had the decency to have his birthday on Saturday.
Out of town?
Out here. So we don't feel bad about not having a cake for him. But maybe a little bit of happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
Are you doing it as Frank? I was hoping you do it as Marilyn.
Happy birthday. You do it as Marilyn. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
There you go.
Don't do it as Marilyn.
To you.
We'll have a meeting off the air.
Chickster.
And I think you know why I don't do it as Marilyn.
I got you a present. Since it's your birthday, it's the only reason I would ever do this.
We wouldn't get you a Kroger cake.
Like we did
Like we did.
Godwin.
Your first cake was a beautiful guitar cake.
That was years ago.
And because it was my birthday over the weekend, I get to have a beer.
Yeah, you do.
Very exciting.
Now, Pat, you have a birthday coming up. Is this your 39th?
I was born once. That was the long time ago.
Pat and I are the same age, 43 years old.
That's correct. I like
we
your
look
math.
great for 43, huh?
I like your math.
Now, because it's your birthday, I'm going to do this. Oh, it's very hard for me to do this, but...
Our love is alive.
Yeah!
Boy, that's a surprise. Boy.
Yeah.
That is a gift.
What do we do?
Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
You know, I went to Savannah, Georgia for no other reason other than it was in close proximity to my daughter.
Yes.
We visited with her. And
Beautiful spot.
No matter what I tell you, as I've learned over the many decades, no matter what I tell you, what I did, you will ask me, why didn't you do this? Nothing ever meets your criteria for a vacation. I learned that a long time ago.
Well, I'm not going to ask you if you went skiing. It's obviously you're in Savannah.
We
one
went
of the most beautiful cities in America.
We went to a cemetery, and there's Spanish moss everywhere, and we saw where Johnny Mercer was buried. Mm-hmm. The Johnny Mercer.
Who's Johnny Mercer?
Oh,
songwriter.
My gosh, yes.
I went to Mercer
songwriter.
School.
You went to that's his grandfather, I think.
That was a different Mercer, though.
General Mercer.
General Mercer.
I think that was his grandfather or something. I think. There are a whole Mercer.
When I used to walk into, there's a portrait of General Mercer being skewered with a. He's being killed as you walk into my elementary school. It's kind of scary, really, when you're
Johnny
a
Mercer
little kid.
Wrote One for My Baby, One More for the Road.
Oh, it's classic.
He also wrote Zippity Doo Dah.
That's
Really?
good one. That had to have bought his house.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Well, there you go. Now
Johnny
you spend the rest of your life walking to the mailbox.
One of the great songs of all time.
That old Black Magic.
Oh,
he was
Johnny
lovely.
Mercer.
all right. Now I know.
Was the gravestone?
There was a little bench, and the bench had some of the song lyrics on it.
Oh, nice.
Very.
Speaking of benches in Savannah, Georgia,
Yes.
did you see the Forrest Gump bench?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
We took the old town trolley in a driving rainstorm, and with the windows open, it was very nice.
Lovely.
Wonderful.
Did you have a box of chocolates?
No chocolates. We did see where the bench is, though.
Happy birthday! Yeah, no.
Oh, he's done with you.
Yeah.
I
I understand.
See you, birthday boy.
Starts and ends with the
Yep. Nothing.
driving rain on the streetcar.
No, it's fine. I understand.
No, what else happened?
No.
Did you have a nice Thanksgiving meal?
Yes, it was lovely. There was a place called the Old Pink House because
it's pink.
It's pink. That's exactly
All right.
right. Yeah, it's kind of a.
You predicted it might be
famous. Yep. I bet it's pink. I said as I was.
Was it like traditional Thanksgiving food, or did everybody order what they wanted?
No, well, there was everything was on the menu, but I got the turkey and the stuff. And
Sure.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
No, Josh, you performed on Thanksgiving evening.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Great. A lot of people came out. We had a fun time.
Did you
Don't you read your act off the stool? Isn't that right?
I do, primarily, yes. Yeah. But people think I'm just looking down pensively.
That's right, yeah.
Gathering my thoughts. They don't.
Did you have a
Lady
Thanksgiving
Diana.
meal on Thanksgiving?
No, on Friday. Yeah. Thanksgiving Day was Waffle House.
Remember, he told us that's what he was going to do.
Waffle House is open on Thanksgiving Day.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Not only but hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was delicious.
Was it a typical Waffle House crowd, or was it?
It was, and it was typical Waffle House fare.
They didn't have like a turkey gravy special or something?
No. So and so Friday was our family Thanksgiving.
That turkey and stuffing would be so good, smothered and covered. There needs to be more shredded cheese thrown onto things like they do at Waffle House.
Maybe make a turkey-shaped waffle.
No,
you get a special waffle iron.
Yeah, they would have to do that.
Slow things down a little bit. Just got the one here.
It's going to be a little while.
Okay,
that's okay. It doesn't have to be on the day. We had a great time.
Of course.
When you go down to the, I'm sure. What am I asking? You probably don't even do this. The breakfast buffet in a hotel. You go down, you make your own waffle. I don't see you navigating a waffle machine.
No,
so to speak.
I'm not. Waffles are great for some, not my thing.
Oh, that's right. You're anti-waffle. He's anti-waffle.
No, I took Finn and Hart and I went out to breakfast of the day, and they both had waffles.
Great.
I did not. I had the whatever I get. I forget what it's called.
His story about why he likes waffles.
Whatever I get.
He dismisses me, so he can tell that.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I don't know. Whatever it is I get. I'm so famous. Everyone knows what I get for breakfast.
What is it?
Okay?
It's like rice and beans and.
Oh, the Cuban.
Red beans and rice did miss.
Oh, now I know where you were.
I am so
Cuban
sick
breakfast.
and tired of playing Mad Libs with you every single morning.
My mind is crowded with important facts. I can't.
If he has to use one of the waffle makers at a hotel, best case scenario, he severely burns himself.
Oh, yeah.
Worst case scenario, burns down the whole hotel to the ground.
You know what I love at those hotel buffets?
I can't imagine what.
You're not going to believe this when I tell you.
Okay.
They have the sliced salmon and those little green things.
They don't have
Okay,
that.
you know what? I don't know what hotel you're staying in, but I don't get sliced.
Yeah, we don't get the salmon at the Hampton Inn.
No. The old Holiday Inn Express must be out this morning.
Yeah, that's
Sometimes
Those
have
little
the
green things,
sliced fake eggs,
those capers and
Here's
the
a
salmon.
story.
Oh, my
Here's a
God.
story I can tell everyone that proves I have the common touch. I'm not. You know, I was there with the salmon and the lox.
They don't have salmon and lox at your
What are we at the
conventional.
Hampton Bird Inn?
The Hampton Ritz? Come on.
No, I prefer pancakes to waffles. But my little girls love waffles.
It's all the same thing. It's like your pasta argument. It's all the same.
It's
It's
not
all the same.
anyone with any palate,
It's
any
just
chef
shape
would come
difference.
in here and tell you that there are a variety of pastas with different textures, different flavors.
Terribly wrong. It's
all made the same way.
It's all water.
Well, that's
and
like
flour.
saying, oh, well, all Mexican food's the same because it's all got the
No,
same.
that's not the
No,
same
that's
thing at
not
all.
the same
no,
argument.
that's not the same argument at all.
I'm telling you, and any expert
I'm
chef
telling
would
you.
tell you that the pastas, there's a wide variety, from good to bad. The point is,
Yeah, what is
That's
the
a wonderful pasta in St. Louis.
no, you did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
What'd you get?
I had the manicotti. Oh,
Nice choice.
You know what
Three
they call
pieces, my
that? They
friend.
call that on Sopranos. Manigot.
sure, yeah.
So you would support my argument that manicotti tastes different than spaghetti?
Well, because it's a whole
Yeah, there's
It's what's around it.
right. Well,
it's
it's
stuffed
not
with cheese.
Yeah, it's the sauce and the things that make it taste different.
Yeah, that's like saying a burrito tastes the same as a tortilla.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
Okay, fine. The point is, I'm not a waffle man.
Had some folks come from Exeter England to see me in St. Louis.
Really?
I go, what are you doing here? They're like, we're on holiday. And I go, why this area? To see you.
Wow.
So they're either the kindest liars I've ever met.
Or they have a lot of disposable income.
Or your biggest fan.
Wonderful people.
Tom, Exeter's right over there by Badger's Drift, isn't it? I think. Yeah, and next to
what is
Snatcher's Cleft. Normally you jump in with Snatcher's Cleft. Apparently,
well, his brain's full of other things.
Oh, they're important facts.
Well, I just have a number of letters here, including this one, which will, I think, answer some questions that have just been raised.
I seriously doubt it.
This comes to us from Paul and Norma, longtime listener.
Paul and Norma? Okay.
In Norma or and Norma?
Paul and Norma.
Oh, okay.
As in Norma Jean.
Norma Ray?
Norma Ray.
You like me? You really like me?
Oh, she was whiny, wasn't she?
Oh,
long time.
We don't want to be killed at work.
Well, you want to make a living wage or not? Okay. Just shut up and get in there.
Longtime listener, first-time mailer from England. We are currently on holiday in the U.S. We saw that Josh was appearing at the St. Louis Funny Bone. We decided to make a short flight from Chicago to see the show Wednesday night.
Holy hell! How many people from England were there?
No, this is them. These are the same folks.
Josh was hilarious. We laughed every minute of his routine.
Thank you.
It was made even funnier by him being heckled by members of his own family in the audience.
You had that?
No. Oh, Joey was there, huh?
No.
Oh.
John
and Jeff.
John and Jeff.
As an added bonus, Greg Warren did a quick set before Josh. It was a pleasant surprise.
Was it?
Hang on a second. And I have a follow-up. Was it a quick set?
That's exactly right, Chick. No.
How long did he go, Jeff?
Well, how else are we going to figure out what the little plastic things at the end of shoelaces are called, right? Like, we all got to learn stuff somehow.
Yeah, what are those called again?
Aglet. Aglet.
There you go. That was something like that. Crossword puzzle last week, and I've already forgotten it.
Wordle.
No, it wasn't Wordle. Both Josh and Greg took time to talk to us before and after the show, made it even more special. We're heading back to St. Louis.
Tell those people it's specialer here in America.
We're heading back to St. Louis in a few days to catch Greg's show on Thursday.
Oh, good.
My gosh.
Good. They're going to love that.
And then he goes on to say a big thanks. We've listened to several years on the VIP app.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much, Paul and Norma.
They're also going to Kansas City to see the Chiefs. They're big NFL fans. And
wow. How long are they spending here, do you know?
A couple of weeks. Then they're going to Nashville, they said.
Oh.
So, yeah, they're seeing
good for them.
A good chunk of the Midwest.
Thank you, Paul and Norma.
Wonderful
folks. Let's see, where are we? Okay, you want to give us a little sports teaser over there, Chick?
Well, we've got World Cup soccer coming up. The NFL, of course, went crazy, and that means that the Philadelphia Eagles continue to march along because their quarterback is Jalen Hurts. Right. And let's see, Aaron Rodgers might have punctured a lung. I'll get back to you.
What?
And other stuff coming up. Yeah, it's and oddly enough, it wasn't being punched by a teammate. So
punctured a lung.
Yeah.
I didn't think he liked getting poked.
Oh yeah.
What? Wait a second. Wait. There was something coming.
Poke something.
And then it got. There must have been a technical problem with your microphone. So the setup once again is Aaron Rodgers
punctured a lung,
and then you say,
I didn't think he liked getting poked by things. Making a vaccine joke.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
That was a really good joke. I liked the joke.
Yeah, I think the momentum kind of got lost there.
Through the half stroke I just had? Yes.
You did kind of stroke out there.
I was like scared halfway through it.
Do you want some of my seizure medication?
We've all been there.
Probably a side effect.
A couple of world records with respect to television viewing and in both the world of football as we know it and football as the rest of the world knows it, i.e. soccer. World records coming up. Very interesting with that. And then a lot of cool news involving animals. And, I got to get this one out quickly. Today... wait a minute. Let me double check. It may have been yesterday. International Turtle Adoption Day. Well, it was yesterday.
Oh, darn. I missed it.
Seriously, though. It's founded in 2011, Turtle Adoption Day, started by Ms. Christine Shaw.
Because the world needs more turtles.
Well, They're special animals.
They are.
Where do you? Is there like a humane society for turtles?
Why I can teach them to.
And by the way, in the interest of clarity, World Turtle Day is celebrated on May 23rd, as many of you probably know.
Well, of course.
The Turtle Adoption Day focuses on turtles that are in need. Well, this is actually serious, and I'm a big turtle fan.
I've taught them to fetch. This is going to take a minute. Hang on.
Yeah, remember we had those turtles at the house for years and years.
Yeah, I wouldn't say you're a big turtle fan.
I am
pro turtle way back.
I actually have an LLC devoted to all of this. Yeah, it's a shell company. But it's
there we go.
Oh, I step on your toes, but today.
At least I didn't stutter through that one. Although I bet most wished I had.
Well, you know who the Eagles have a quarterback, don't you?
Oh,
Jalen Hurts. Okay.
Well, in honor of Adopted
My
Turtle
joke didn't
Day,
require promise.
and you can make a donation for turtle conservation to the Turtle Foundation. But right now, here's a little tribute to turtles.
They both make a living in their bare feet. Catching one is like a treat, and they both hang out right there by the shell. They both walk slow at a simple pace, both afraid to show their face, but only one has a built-in place to hide. Turtles and whores, turtles and whores. I love them turtles and whores. They both advertise a little tail, move so much and never get mail. They both go by the same nickname, Snapper. Daddy never told about the birds and bees, but always talked about both these and made it clear only one was fit to eat. Turtles and whores. Yeah. Turtles and whores. I love them turtles and whores.
Turtle and whores.
Now, if you catch one, here's some advice. One is dirty and the other ain't nice. So be polite and always walk up from behind. Make small talk, never let them see fear. Don't work alone, just bait or beer. And when you're done, just drop them by the river. Turtles and whores.
Everybody.
Turtles and whores. I've caught both while fishing. I'm always on a mission. And they both hate the kitchen. Turtles and whores.
There you go. Thank you very much, Floyd. Turtles and whores. Today, once again, is a very special day. It's Turtle Adoption Day. Not Whore Adoption Day, although I bet that's
every day.
That'd be mighty popular. Once again, there's information about that if you go to Turtle Adoption Day and help celebrate. Right now, I want to celebrate our friend Steven Singer at Steven Singer Jewelers because he's got the #1 gift this year. The clock has started to tick. It's finally getting closer. Diamond stud earrings, that's the #1 gift. And Steven's got something very cool out there called the Anita Diamond Stud Earring Set. Under $300. And Steven makes it very easy. You just go to IHateStevenSinger.com, click on the Anita Diamond Stud Earrings, or click on whatever it is you like. Steven can get that boxed and bagged and shipped today if you get that order in before 2 o'clock Eastern Time. And with Steven Singer Jewelers, you can always trade up. So next year, if you want to go maybe some slightly bigger diamonds, ship them back, and they'll give you your full credit as you upgrade. Steven has the best guarantee in the business, a full 100-day, 100%, no hassle, money-back guarantee at IHateStevenSinger.com. So shop now for the Christmas season. IHateStevenSinger.com, and perhaps click on that beautiful Anita Diamond Stud Earring Set. Buy real diamonds from a real jeweler you can trust. Steven Singer at IHateStevenSinger.com. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you. Coming up, we have perhaps the world's most dangerous toy. If you're thinking of doing some toy shopping, we've got a beauty for you. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is...
If you're looking for the best fudge in the world, look no further than the Uranus Fudge Factory and General Store. Let's go. The Uranus Fudge Factory and General Store. We sell fudge and t-shirts and a whole lot more. Yeah, the best fudge comes from Uranus. It's homemade, that's why it's famous. Fudge packed, fresh daily. Real butter and cream, so tasty. You'll buy it as a joke the first time and the next time because it tastes so damn fine. So head on out to the Uranus Fudge Factory and General Store and get the best fudge in the world.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You just ruined it.
Good morning. Thanks for being here with us on Bob and Tom 24/7. How are you doing in your Week 12 picks in the NFL? Well, we'll find out coming up on Wednesday who the big winner is for this week. Sponsored by the Big Green Egg, the Bob and Tom Show Pigskin Pick'em. Pretty simple. You just go in. It's a contest where you just pick the regular season winners of the Bob and Tom or NFL games, and then you could win a Big Green Egg Mini Max. It's the bobandtom.com/contest. Pigskin Pick'em. And again, we are in the middle of week number 12, but it'll be tomorrow morning after Monday Night Football tonight. The Indianapolis Colts hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. And then tomorrow morning, we'll begin with week 13, and you can get your picks in again, I think even after tonight's game. bobandtom.com/contest is where you go to enter. And again, you could win a Big Green Egg Mini Max and pick against Chick McGee in the shoe-in of the week. Pretty cool. Have fun and good luck from all of us here at the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee with your Bob and Tom News Update. Barely a month after granting himself a third 5-year term as China's leader, Xi Jinping is facing a wave of public anger over his draconian zero-COVID policy. Demonstrators, mainly from the educated urban middle class, poured into the streets over the weekend in numerous cities, including Shanghai and Beijing, in protests unprecedented since the 1989 student-led pro-democracy movement centered on Beijing's Tiananmen Square. Most focused their anger on rigid pandemic lockdowns, a form of home detention that has been criticized as neither scientific or effective, but also shouted calls for Zhang and the Communist Party that has ruled China with an iron fist for 73 years to step down. Elon Musk is out and about again. This time he is relaunching plans for their Twitter Premium service. It will offer different colored check marks to accounts starting next week. Twitter previously suspended the premium service, which, under Musk, granted blue check labels to anyone paying $8 a month due to a wave of imposter accounts. Now, in this new version, companies will get a gold check, government a gray check, and individuals, whether or not they're celebrities, will get the infamous blue check. And Merriam-Webster has chosen gaslighting as its word of the year for 2022. Lookups for gaslighting on the dictionary company's website increased this year by 1,740% over 2021. Typically, there's a single event that drives searches, but this apparently had been all year long, people looking up the term gaslighting. I am one of those. It refers to a form of psychological coercion. Merriam-Webster chooses its word based solely on the lookup data. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Calling really to find out about what day was supposed to be landed on the moon again.
No,
We're not
Floyd,
landing
we're
on
not
the
landing.
moon,
This is a NASA mission. They're just going to be circling the moon. It's very exciting stuff, though.
Well, I believe that just goes to show we probably never landed on the moon to begin with.
That's right.
Oh, there's a chance.
But anyway, I believe most of them astronauts are liars and fools, all the way from Neil Armstrong to Glenn Fry.
No, it's John Glenn.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7, 24/7, 24/7, 24/7.
Kevin Pollak is our guest. This is something that interests me. You do, for example, you do a tremendous Johnny Carson. What are all of your guys going to die off pretty soon? I mean, you've got, is that a concern? Because one of the things about our life now, with all these TV channels out there, there's so little commonality.
Yeah,
you know, we're the classic impressions when we were coming up. You know, was Edward G. Robinson when we were little kids. We're going, who the hell's that?
Yeah.
And now you've got people in their 30s going, Johnny, who?
Well, that's why I had to bring along Christopher Walken.
There you go.
For the kids who love him. I'm a huffer at heart. I don't know if you saw the Fat Boy Slim video, but I kick it old school.
That's great.
Have you interviewed Christopher Walken?
No.
Okay, well, here's your chance. And keep in mind, all of his thoughts are completely unconnected.
The kids loved it.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Poetry for Neanderthals original edition, available at Walmart. It's Christy Lee.
That's on him.
Okay.
What?
No, all you have to do is lower your voice like this and talk like that. And bang.
Your Ace?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're affecting it. Ace doesn't have to.
I think he affects.
Well,
have you ever tried to talk to him off the air?
Why would you do that?
It's like listening to a game show commercial. How was your weekend, Ace? Well, I started off with
I had a delicious dinner of rice-a-roni.
You know, it's a San Francisco treat.
I had 3 days of Chinese food.
I had 3 days of Chinese food. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hello, chick.
Yeah.
Oh,
Manning the track phone hotline, hot phone. You sound like that guy in the Statler Brothers, the big deep voice. You know the Statler Brothers, right, Ace?
Oak Ridge Boys.
Whatever. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
Mama sang bass, Daddy sang bass, Mama sang bass.
We all sang bass.
Together.
Mama saying, oh my God, is that Ace? Oh. There's Tom.
Use a tenor.
I'm Chick McGee.
Okay, well,
And don't ever forget, the quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles is Jalen Hurts.
You know who that is singing?
Yeah, I know. He's dead. Yeah.
Just died last week.
What?
Yeah, he did. Guy from Nazareth. Yeah.
Did we not talk?
Jalen Hurts.
Oh, the guy from Nazareth?
Yeah.
Yeah. It should be a national holiday.
Dan McCafferty.
They had
Great
one
voice.
song.
No. Are you kidding me?
No.
Uh-oh, here we
Not a
go.
handful. Hair of the Dog is terrific. Hair of the Dog.
Oh, that's a shame.
Okay.
Expect No Mercy.
Great song.
Oh, Expect No Mercy. I was just humming that.
Also, this is like the worst show.
I want to hear Expect No Mercy.
Yeah, I want to hear it. I've never even heard of it.
Dying is bad enough, but dying and having us do your obituary.
Yeah.
Really,
That's true.
just we make it somehow worse.
Oh, that guy died? Oh, yeah. Well, what a real bummer. That one song you did sucked.
Talking about Dad again.
I wouldn't be playing this one if Jalen Hurts didn't exist. Jalen Hurts. Yeah.
What? The guy's got a great voice.
Whatever. So what? A lot of people have great voices. Okay.
I like Nazareth.
Okay.
Crazy, suitable case for treatment. That's a good song.
What?
That's a Nazareth song.
How did you know that?
It's on the heavy metal soundtrack.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it's good,
Heavy metal.
Dun, 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 dun,
We have a lot of mail here.
I got some mail.
Oh, okay. Well,
You go first.
Okay. We just read one from our friends in England. Someone just sent me a beautiful photograph of Harbor Springs, Michigan.
Cool. Jake, you got a letter now?
Is that because
just a second?
Is that because he knows you'll read the email if it has something to do with
No,
Michigan?
because first of all, am I the only one who, in part, watched one of those Hallmark Christmas movies over the weekend?
Of course not.
I saw one.
I saw a few.
Were you strapped to a chair?
No, I was doing some work
You didn't
at the
say it
house
right.
and had the TV on. And
That's
Were
good
you
stuff to have on.
strapped to a chair against your will?
But my town, Harbor Springs, Michigan, is going to be featured in the 2002 Hallmark Channel Christmas Cam.
2002, huh?
I'm sorry, 2022. Forgive me.
Well, how nice.
Isn't that cool?
So they'll show, they'll cut to it every now and again and go, look how pretty it is there.
Really?
And then yesterday,
I saw the one with Lindsay Lohan. Is that the one you watched?
That one's fun. I like that.
Just a little bit of it, yeah.
Boy, that's...
I haven't seen it.
The acting is so bad, it's good. That's one of those things you can't look away from.
Is there a homeless guy in Harbor Springs? You walk by the camera, they look up at it. Good morning.
Yeah, that's what they do. They try to focus on.
Ladies and
some
gentlemen.
sort of poor guy pissing his pants when it's below freezing.
Happy holidays.
Okay.
From Nazareth.
I used to be somebody.
Nazareth, it's Expect No Mercy.
What is that?
Oh, that's that.
This is, I think, 2 ounces of Coke.
I don't know what you expected, but I hope it wasn't mercy. Because there ain't none.
Wait till the voice kicks in.
Oh, yeah.
I take it back, chicks.
No. Yeah, the voice never works.
Okay, that's enough. Someone tell Naughty Holder they found his voice. Is he still with us?
And now, number one for the second straight week in Guantanamo Bay, it's Nazareth. And Expect No Mercy. Now you'll talk, you bastards.
There used to be a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles video game, and I think when they rode on their motorcycles, that played.
Oh, maybe
Really?
so.
Yeah.
maybe so.
Huh.
That's
what it sounds like it should be used for, that kind of thing.
Well, it's Ace's favorite Nazareth song.
No, Naughty Holder is still with us.
Who the hell's that?
Slade.
From Slade?
S-L-A-D-E.
Oh, man, Naughty looks great.
Of course he does. Yeah.
Have you seen him, Ace? He looks like he walked out of A Christmas Carol. Huge sideburns, full head of crazy white hair.
Does he have the big hat?
Yeah.
The big hat?
Oh, he looks great.
Didn't they wear tartan before Bay City Rollers did or something like that?
Oh, did they?
I don't know
think
about
they
that.
did.
In any event, we need to go back to the mailbag. Good morning, Harbor Springs. Also, by the way, there was a beautiful piece on, I don't know where it was. It was either on NBC or CBS about Boyne Mountain, Michigan. They've built the world's largest footbridge made of wood. It's incredible.
That's amazing.
We don't even go to Michigan anymore.
That is amazing. Now wait a minute. It's the world's largest footbridge, and what is it built out of?
Wood.
Wow.
Would you cross it?
Yeah, it's cool. It's got glass in the...
What's it?
Well, which is it, glass or wood?
Both. Much like your house.
Well, how is that an insult?
No, I think he's saying it's common to build things out of different
just
materials.
really cool.
What's it over?
This valley, and you take the chairlift up.
Yeah, it's nice.
Walk on it.
Dear folks, during Sunday's Croatia versus Canada World Cup match, a solution for a bloody nose appeared up the nostril of a Canadian player.
Oh, here we go.
Yes, it was as far as this viewer could tell, it was a feminine hygiene. Don't be so crude.
My goodness.
The announcers.
I hope it wasn't a pad.
We call them crammers.
I prefer plugs. The announcer simply said,
Was it one of the small little plugs? Like
he must have a bloody nose.
Or the kind with the string on it.
It must have had the string, otherwise they may not have. Yeah, they may not have recognized what it was.
Did you ever make puppets out of those, Christy?
No.
Like little tube marionettes.
Yeah, haven't done that.
No, I'm sorry, I have not.
Put me up there.
We have a used car sale today, like that.
Oh, how was I ever born a tampon? I lived life as a gay man. This is my worst night.
I'm not sure who that's insulting, but we apologize.
Willie, is my emergency tampon still over there? Okay.
Yeah, I got a tamp right here just in case Ace gets a bloody nose.
There you go.
More mail coming up in sports, and Saquon Barkley.
Barkley.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, what else was I going to say? Oh, we do have a world record involving the World Cup.
And I think we should start a new feature today.
What's that?
Ace's Life.
All right.
We just got a little glimpse of it. He ate Chinese food all weekend, so maybe we'll expand.
Did you have turkey on Thanksgiving?
No, I had Chinese food. Chinese food.
Does Chinese food give you dreams? I can't. If I eat Chinese food, I have weird dreams.
Yeah, that's that MSG for you.
What?
I prefer MSG.
Yeah, the more the better.
Yeah, it makes me wired, man.
A lot of people like it.
Okay, well, we'll find out about that and many other things. Also coming up, the world's worst toy in history, the world's worst toy in history. And we have the Boy Scouts and the marijuana. That's right. And the Boy Scouts have got the marijuana.
Okay. All right.
What have you got over there coming up in sports?
I said, Quan Barkley.
That's it? Quan Barkley.
Yes, and world records.
Okay, we got huge amounts of nudity.
More about Michigan.
And a very interesting thing that'll feature Bob's Circus coming up.
And a skunk.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Text us at 888-262.
Have you thought about your holiday gifts yet for all those clients and friends? I've got a great idea for you, a great solution, something that'll make everybody happy. The Cheese Store, NNY.com. And let's look at some of this great stuff. Look at this, The Cheese Store, owned and operated by 22 local dairy farmers in northern New York. It's The Cheese Store. There are no supply chain issues, so get those holiday gifts out there for all your clients and your friends.
Get great gifts for the family, co-workers, clients, and more at the Cheese Store, NNY.com. Order today and get free shipping on all orders over $89. The Cheese Store, NNY.com.
Hey, it's Josh, and of course...
Hi, Chick McGee, everybody. Your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg for Bob and Tom and Big Green Egg. Each week, someone will win a Mini Max Big Green Egg.
It's the Bob and Tom Show Pigskin Pick'em, powered by the Big Green Egg.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest on the computer.
Is that where you go? Are we eligible?
Hey there, Bob and Tom Show family. Become a VIP member today. Go to bobandtom.com/VIP. You'll be able to watch the live stream of the morning show at your convenience anytime you want. That's right, no commercials. You get to see what the gang is doing during a commercial break. Usually Tom doing something weird or Chick eye-rolling Tom. Plus, you're going to be able to download podcasts, our catalog, other audio bits without commercials. You can watch the show on your big TV at home if you have Apple TV or Roku. VIP members, oh, look at that. You can watch us in your living room or in bed. Don't be weird. Become a VIP.
You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
You're so weird.
You have no idea. Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7.
Hi, folks. Billy Mazing here with more made-for-TV revolutionary offers exclusively for Bob and Tom Show listeners just in time for the holiday season. How many times has this happened to you? You're carving your big turkey for the holidays when, ouch, you cut your finger on another sharp knife. That's why at Mazing Industries, we're offering for the first time our patented double-handle carving knife, a must in every kitchen. It's our surefire safety knife. On one end, you'll find an ergonomically designed, easy-to-grip handle. And on the other end, you'll find an ergonomically designed, easy-to-grip handle. That's right, folks. There's no blade at either end. Oh! Made of space-age polymers, my surefire safety knife is guaranteed you just can't hurt yourself. Keep it anywhere, on the counter, in the kitchen drawer, in the pack and play, in the shower. This bladeless wonder gives you the same surefire results every time. No cuts, no slices. The surefire safety knife is an unsharp knife for people who aren't that sharp. Only cutting-edge technology can bring you a knife with no cutting edge. Only $39.95 or 3 easy payments of $18.95 each. Wow. Order in the next minute, and I'll throw in just in time for that holiday party you're giving for friends and guests who are nudists a set of our wildly popular scrotum coasters. Just drop them down, plop them down, and enjoy.
And coast.
How can I make such an amazing offer? Easy. I'm Billy Mazing. Happy holidays.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, sunshine. To the max, there's baloney in our sight.
Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7. 24/7.
My most recent marriage was a disaster. It made the wreck of the Edmunds Fitzgerald look like a fender bender.
Wow. Sorry to hear that. Hello.
And you remember Lord's famous line about gun control.
Yes. The relationship taught me a lot. It taught me they won't sell you a handgun if you're crying.
Are the stars out tonight? I don't care if it's cloudy or bright, 'cause I'm blind.
Hi, this is Dr. Will Miller, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7, which begs the question.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
No, I'm going to ruin this for you now.
At the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition news desk, available at Walmart, it's Christy Lee.
Hi.
That looks like a pajama top that you're wearing.
It does?
No, you look adorable. Little flannel.
Thank you.
You walked right out of one of those Hallmark movies.
You look
Did
like,
I?
No, you look like you have your life vest on. And you,
in case I fall off a ship, I'm ready to go.
That story is coming up. Yeah, but the Hallmark movie, Christy Lee, what would she be? Would she be the friend who's trying to push the romance?
She would be the aunt who, honey, I know your parents asked me to keep this bakery alive, but it's just not sustaining itself. And the young girl from New York City who had to come back home for whatever reason learns to help with the bakery.
And then there's the incredibly handsome guy who sadly is single since his wife fell into a jet engine and was shredded.
Wasn't that a shame? Yes,
You can see the blood all over the snow.
Oh, yeah. What an image, a striking image.
Yeah,
but still
on a slow pan. I loved what you did with that.
What movies are you watching?
I have no idea.
Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
Josh Arnold, who I have a bone to pick with Josh.
And yes,
Hang on a second. There's Ace Cosby. The track phone hotline hot phone. Yes, the king of the non sequitur. There's Willie Griswold. I'm Chick McGee. And here's Tom and Tom. First of all, I'd like to thank you for every Thanksgiving. You give us a pie and or cookies. We get to choose. Mm-hmm. And I ordered cookies. But amazing. I was called out of town. I had to... I spent my Thanksgiving in Savannah, Georgia with my daughter and some other people. And I came back to get my cookies, and I can't help but notice it seems that this package of cookies is a little light. Josh, can you shed any light on this?
I can. Now, a couple things have happened here.
Okay.
All right? And I'm being completely honest. Mm-hmm. Chick said, oh, by the way, I need to get my cookies. And I said, hey, just so you know, I did have one. They're in the fridge back there, and I did take.
You took
one of your cookies, and he said, "What?" And I said, "Well, there were so many, I didn't think you wanted all of them."
So
I thought I was doing you a favor. But, Chick, when I took one cookie, I'm not lying here. There were 12 in that bag.
I was going to say there are 6 now.
Right.
And I can't imagine there were 7 cookies in
there. That thing was packed.
I was there. It was packed. We should point these are extraordinarily delicious cookies.
Yes. And very large
at Four Birds.
Sure.
They're big. They're the size of a bagel.
Yes, but I really did.
What's the name of the bakery place?
Four Birds.
Oh, yeah.
It's wonderful.
I can't imagine what happened to those two.
Yeah, I wondered. Ace.
So other people.
Wait a minute. The Columbo detective in me is saying I think Ace took several of them.
You know, in order to bone up, if you will, on Savannah, I watched Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil.
Oh, sure.
Boys, that movie stinks.
Yeah, that's a slog.
I like the book.
But the one thing I loved about it was the Southern accent
it's wonderful.
They were using, especially Kevin's face.
He's lazy.
Someone had stolen my cookies.
Yeah.
And I'm going to find out who did it.
Now, Chick, I did not take your cookies, but could you do me a kindness and provide me with one of those cookies? They do
absolutely not.
No.
Yeah, Chick, man,
I saw one cookie taken.
I must have started something.
You saw it.
I saw it.
You cook a cookie.
Did you get the dip?
You cook a cookie.
I did not cook a cookie.
Okay, well, let's move forward. I'm sorry about that. That's what happens when you got the day off on Wednesday. So you can get to the airport early.
Dear Bob and Tom.
Oh, boy.
Did I tell you about the airport on Wednesday, the day before
Thought it was going to be
Thanksgiving?
packed and there was nobody there.
0. There was no one there. It was amazing.
Traffic from where I drove 4 hours. And nothing. It was great.
Right?
Yeah, on Wednesday.
What happened? Were we not told about something?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Very odd.
All I know is everyone owes me a thank you.
I said thank you.
Because no, not for the gifts. On Saturday, every traffic light between here and where I was going, I missed. I don't know how it's possible, but that allowed the others to go by.
Oh,
so thank you. If you had a green light, I was sitting at the red one. I remember commenting as I was coming down the hill over here, going, I just realized I've missed every single traffic light. And then I looked down ahead of me, and of course,
no, you hit.
Yeah, see, I always say I hit the light.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm just saying.
Missed.
Well, I didn't. I missed the green.
Okay.
Just one of those weird circumstances where no matter where you were. The point is, we haven't heard any songs from Mr. Godwin yet, and I think since we officially start celebrating the holiday season on this show.
Oh yes.
Right now, so this is the post-Thanksgiving show.
Wait a minute. We have to ask Pat how his Thanksgiving went.
Oh my gosh, we built that. You're right.
Yeah, I mean, that's all we talked about.
You had Thanksgiving with your girlfriend's parents.
Yeah, they were very, very sweet, and we played cards for 4 hours.
I thought you hated
Felt like 4 days.
What was there a particular game?
It was called Oh Heck, because they don't say Oh Hell. The game was called Oh Hell.
Well, you fit right in with those folks.
Oh, yeah.
Was this an overnight stay, or did you go and then come back?
She had her kids with her, so I went back to my place.
Okay, you didn't stay with the parents' house.
No, it was here at Paula's house.
Okay.
Here in town.
Very good. Okay, good. And what was the name of the card game? Oh Heck?
Oh Heck, yeah.
And how did you do?
I was last.
Okay. Good.
I was last?
What do you say? I lost. I was the big loser.
Did you yell OF at any point during the...
I wanted to.
Not a card guy, huh?
No, I don't like it, but I did it.
They're good people, kind people?
Very, very sweet. Yeah, adorable.
Did you help with the cooking?
No, I brought the pie that you gave me.
Okay.
And 4 of Chick's cookies.
Yeah. Somebody did. Boy.
Would you like to play one of your holiday treats? Because you do have a new album out there called
Christmas Bonus.
Featuring several Christmas songs. Would you care to share one of them with us?
If I could find it here. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Real quick, dear Bob and Tom, hate to report this. Watching basketball over the weekend, Florida versus Xavier. Evidently, the Florida Gators have a player named Colin Castleton. And, oh, yes, by the way, he's from DeLand, Florida.
Oh, nice. Yes.
What do you think of that?
Very good.
DeLand.
Of course, near DC.
I tried to enjoy the Cowboy-Giants game on Thanksgiving with my family and friends. Every damn time I heard Saquon Barkley, I said, Quan Barkley, you guys suck. You ruined my holiday.
You guys suck.
I enjoyed Thanksgiving with my family. Had to share a story about Saquon Barkley. For the rest of the game, when he got the ball, someone would utter, Quan Barkley. And then the entire living room would yell back, Quan Barkley!
Yeah.
There you go. And finally, happy birthday, Chick. I'm so glad you've been on the show for a couple years.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
What the hell's that all about?
But you did your Thanksgiving at a restaurant.
That's right, the Pink House. The Pink House in Savannah.
Oh, nice.
There's been a murder in Savannah.
Yeah.
They killed Billy.
Yeah, I did.
Really?
What a crap movie.
A couple years ago, I had to do Thanksgiving at the cafeteria.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, that sounds
But it was fun, though, because I got to sit at the kids' table.
Does everyone...
Yes.
Everyone it's all kids' table.
Really old.
The folks at the cafeteria, elderly. Yes. Yes, I like the Jell-O because it doesn't require me to leave my teeth in. Pat, did you find the song you were looking for?
I did indeed.
Okay.
You know Crystal and Amber, Roxy and Brandy, Angel and Ginger, Raven and Candy. What do you recall? Someone is stripping for us right now.
Yeah.
The most famous stripper of all. Susie the sober stripper.
Yeah.
Had a very healthy glow. And if you'd breathalyze her, she would blow a .00. All of the other strippers would drink a lot to numb the pain. Oh, Susie would do her homework and never join their drinking games. Then one sloppy New Year's Eve, the manager came to say, Susie, with your eyes so bright, won't you drive us home tonight? All of the strippers thanked her.
Thanks.
Getting them home safely. Susie, the sober stripper, she won't go down for you or me. No daddy issues. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Very nice.
That appears in the Pat Godwin collection.
With Steve Ali, we jazzed it up.
Oh, it's
PJ
fun.
on trumpet.
It's fun. It's called, once again, Christmas Bonus, and it's out there streaming, etc., etc. Let's see. I've just been handed an emergent bulletin. This just in.
It's a bulletin.
It says, this is for Josh. I went to your show on Thanksgiving, had a great time laughing with Greg Warren and you.
Well, thanks.
I know Greg did a little special set. It was a great way to spend our Thanksgiving.
Good.
Thanks for talking to me after the show.
Of course.
I am a band teacher at Rockwood Summit High School.
Yes, good man.
Is that where you went?
It is, yeah.
Well, that would explain why he writes, I will work from the inside to get you, Josh Arnold, inducted into the Alumni Hall.
All right.
Oh, there you go.
Nice. Finally have an in.
Oh, I know. Well, Christy for years whined about not being in the
It worked.
her high school Hall of Fame.
I think you're, once Josh is in, you'd be the only one not in your high school Hall of Fame.
They don't have one.
They don't have one.
Well, it'd be full.
Everyone is.
Of course.
No, couldn't possibly.
Not enough wall space.
Yeah, right.
Supreme Court justices and the many important surgeons around the world.
Yes. John Glenn, Neil Armstrong.
Yes.
Actually, a lot of drunks.
Three ex-presidents. Not Barack Obama, of course. And,
Or Carter, either, to be honest.
You don't have to say that. Jeez.
Yeah, I've reached the age where you, one of my old buddies called me, and you do that thing where you go, any more dead guys?
yeah,
No.
Yeah.
I bet that is the way you ask. Any more dead guys?
Yeah, that's okay.
Instead of any updates on some of our classmates?
Oh, no, I didn't. So, and by the way, no, it was a good news.
Oh, good.
Everybody's still there. We're all good.
Glad to
Right
hear
now, speaking of old friends, this is the best Christmas gift. We talk about a lot of things, but I'll tell you what. Omaha Steaks, send in Omaha Steaks is such a great idea. I never would have thought of it till we talked about it on the radio, because they come in that cooler foamy box, and
Cooler
so you can,
foamy box.
what's that called again?
A cooler.
A cooler, okay. good.
Styrofoam
The
cooler.
point is, every year I send my brothers, and I'll send them like to Kostaki and to the likes of Greg Warren.
The likes of Greg Warren.
You know, it's a great gift because it's not like sending them, a thing of fruit bread. They're not even going to bother with a note. Yeah, thanks for the fruit bread.
Hey, fruit cake, I think.
Fruit cake, whatever. Thanks for the fruit cake. We're using it as a doorstop at the warehouse.
I'll never get
Josh,
over that.
why don't you
Could you
enlighten
let
me on
Josh
the
do
wisdom
his
of sending
job?
Omaha Steaks?
I'd love to.
Don't do fruitcake. I tried that one year, and I'm still paying for it. Yeah.
Cranberry bread.
Cranberry.
Well, the holidays are here, and you can achieve gifting greatness, as Tom was saying, with Omaha Steaks. Oh, perfectly aged, tender, delicious. The steak experts at Omaha Steaks have put together a special gift, and in the form of packages that'll help you take the guesswork out of gift giving and make you a holiday hero. Go be a hero. OmahaSteaks.com. Use code BTS at checkout. You're going to get $30 off your order. Send an assortment of mouth-watering favorites. The favorites are
Favorites?
Those are.
We weren't even harassing you, and you screwed it up. It's unbelievable.
Relax.
I'm
Fruit
telling
bread.
you, there's something going on with my words today. Guaranteed to impress. Listen to this. Legendary butcher's cut filet mignon, air-chilled boneless chicken, ultra-juicy burgers, and even easy-to-prepare comfort meals like that meat lover's lasagna.
I thought you were going to say legendary butcher, Art Farkelson. Is he not mentioned there?
He is mentioned.
Emeritus. Art Farkelson, emeritus.
Emeritus, that's right.
OmahaSteaks.com. That's the place to go. Ready to ship your order right away, so shop early. Beat that rush. Omaha Steaks is a gift from the heart. Truly a gift that will be remembered with every unforgettable bite. Order with complete confidence today, knowing you're ordering the very best. Visit OmahaSteaks.com. Use promo code BTS at checkout to get that extra $30 off your order. That's OmahaSteaks.com. Code BTS at checkout. All your favorites are there. Minimum order may be required.
Favorites.
Sports coming up, including more from the Eagles and their win with their quarterback, Jalen Hurts. And
Fillets and sirloins and butt steaks. And,
butt steaks?
Butt steaks not offer. Not.
You know, I was going to tell you, Aaron Rodgers thought he punctured a lung, but we're going to hear about butt steaks when we come back.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7. 24/7.
Josh Arnold right there in the sidekick chair, coming off a fresh homecoming of sorts. He was at the Funny Bone over the weekend in St. Louis, Missouri, and that's where you'll find Greg Warren coming up this weekend, Thursday.
The best fudge comes from Uranus. Uranus, Missouri. That felt good. Tastes even better. Wow. That's right. Fudge from Uranus. I'm not fudging with you. We're literally in Uranus. That's the mayor of Uranus, and you can get your fudge out the back door at UranusGeneralStore.com.
Welcome to Uranus!
Let's make Uranus great again. Fudge, yeah. Fudge, 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 fudge. Fudge.
Greg said once he got comfortable, just went for it. And
Have you thought about your holiday gifts yet for all those clients and friends? I've got a great idea for you, a great solution, something that'll make everybody happy. The Cheese Store, NNY.com. And let's look at some of this great stuff. Look at this, The Cheese Store, owned and operated by 22 local dairy farmers in northern New York. It's The Cheese Store. There are no supply chain issues, so get those holiday gifts out there for all your clients and your friends.
Get great gifts for the family, co-workers, clients, and more at the Cheese Store, NNY.com. Order today and get free shipping on all orders over $89. The Cheese Store, NNY.com.
She's a former exotic dancer and adult film star with a rack as big as the Grand Tetons. Now, she's a small claims court judge, and all her decisions are final. Catch the hot new show from Bob and Tom Television. She's sexy. She's stacked. She's Jugs Judy.
This court is now in session. And before we get started, let's take a moment to let our bailiff introduce himself.
Hi, I'm Bob Kavoyan. Jugs Judy, may I say that you look absolutely stunning today. You certainly are one gorgeous lady.
Why, thank you, Bob. You keep flirting like that, and my gavel won't be the only thing getting banged today. My, it's a little warm in here. Does anyone mind if I loosen my robe?
Your Honor, that's what I call Exhibit Double D.
Bob, meet me in my chambers after court. I'd love to go through your briefs. Oh, and bring your handcuffs.
Yes, ma'am.
Jugs Judy. It's a guilty pleasure. Available only on Bob and Tom Television.
This court is adjourned. Now let's all go to my place for margaritas and skinny dipping. Bob.
Catch Jugs Judy only on the Bob and Tom Television Network.
Bob and Tom. They put the F in professional.
Where are you from, by the way?
Patterson, from Patterson, New Jersey.
Oh, sure. That's famous.
Yeah, you know, small.
Sure.
Thugged out town. You know, it's tiny. So small, we used to get robbed by people we knew.
That's small.
People like, stick them up. I'm like, Andre? I'm going to tell your mother, man. By the way, how is Aunt Carol? How's she doing? I'll come over for dinner.
Right now, Killer Bees joins us in the studio.
Bees, how you doing?
Real good, man. Waking up a shopping list over here. My wife's eating in bed now. She's at that part of the pregnancy where they crave all this food. Some people have mirrors over the bed. We got a sneeze guard. Sleeping on those Posturepedic Sealamil, man. Hey, you ain't lived till you're making love and your wife says, go slow, I'm spilling my chili.
Hi, this is comedian Rob Haney, and you're listening.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition news desk. Available at Walmart. It's Christy Lee.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin. Hi, chick. Dazzled us with a couple songs today. There's Josh Arnold. Hello. There's Ace Cosby.
Hello, chick.
Manning the track phone hotline, hot phone. Speaking of dazzling, did you get my Razzle Dazzle email? There's Willie Griswold.
Didn't work out, did it?
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. They, I forget, was it college?
Yeah, it was college football.
They on a kickoff, and the guy takes the ball and runs up like 10 yards, 15 yards, and meets his buddies.
And they huddle.
Are circled. They huddle.
The play is still going on.
Right. And the other team's running at them, and this guy hands it to one of them, and they all
split off.
Spread out.
Whoa.
So you kind of sort of don't know who has the ball.
Which would have been super cool if they hadn't immediately been.
If they hadn't figured out who had the ball right away.
It was actually kind of cool.
He's going to have to go in a bag from now on.
Coming up, we have Pat Godwin. We're going to get some Christmassy music out there. We've got some Christmas requests already. Coming up, an episode of the great show Bob's Circus.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, man, it's Donnie Baker.
Donnie, how are you, sir?
I'm good, but I'll be at the library all day today.
Why?
I'm cruising the internet, and I'm looking to pick out a robot or two, Christy, seeing that it's Cyborg Monday and all.
No, Donnie, I think it's Cyber Monday and a robot or two. Why?
Well, first of all, Tom, I need one of them robot vacuums.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, a Roomba.
A Roomba.
It really don't matter to me if it can dance or not, Tom, just so long as it can suck up air good, like dog hair, dust from Doritos, and use scratchers. My Uncle Jim Buck says Roomba swept up so much loose change from under his couch it paid for itself in 3 years. But the fact remains, I really want to find a robot girlfriend for my bass player Todd Boner.
You mean like one of those sex robots?
You have to be so rude about it, Tom. I mean, maybe after they get to know each other, it could lead to him putting a baby in her. But I want to get a robot that, talks and laughs for him, is good at axe throwing, cornhole, maybe could change oil in his 87 Chevette. Like most of the chicks you pick up last call Booney.
Okay, well, I'm not sure they make a robot can do that stuff, Donnie.
No, it don't hurt to look. I'm also looking to buy a drone. I need to fly around neighborhoods, looking at people's backyards. See who's been stealing all my garden tools.
Oh, you've lost a lot of garden tools?
Hell yeah, 3 shovels, a tiller, and 2 hose stowed in the last month.
Wow.
I asked my neighbor Mitchell's kid if he'd seen any of my hose. He said, yeah, Angel Skinner's the hottest of them all.
Nice.
For God.
Cool kid.
I don't hurt her feelings. Anyways, if I get a drone, I'll be able to fly missions, maybe figure out who thief is. Plus, I'll be able to figure out once and for all if that Frisbee whiff he lost last year's on the roof of Mitchell's house, and if Mrs. Thompson's still sunbathed topless. I swear to God. It's been hard to tell since Mr. Thompson had a 12-foot privacy fence installed around her pool.
Oh, that's a shame.
What a dick. Okay, I better take this call. It's my mom failed us with a credit card number. I gotta go.
Good luck. Cyber Monday.
Yeah, not Cyborg.
Not Cyborg Monday.
Let's see here. Eagles win last night. They've only lost one time to the Washington football team. Green Bay Packers quarterback, the team that lost to the Eagles last night, Aaron Rodgers, left the game against the Eagles with injured ribs. Rodgers already played the last several weeks with a broken right thumb and appeared in pain during a drive in the third quarter that led to a Packers field goal. Aaron, after the game with reporters, said that he was worried that he'd punctured a lung because he couldn't breathe.
Wow.
That never happens to me here at work. I mean,
does it?
Everything else has happened, but other than you haven't punctured a lung yet.
Yikes.
So you should feel good about that. Authorities say that NFL free agent Odell Beckham Jr. removed from an aircraft before takeoff at Miami International Airport after failing to respond to requests to buckle his seatbelt and appearing to be unconscious.
Unconscious?
What?
Miami-Dade police say Sunday that officials feared Beckham was ill and that his condition would worsen through a 5-hour flight to Los Angeles. A statement does not say if he was cited or charged with a crime. He was told to leave the plane, which he did. American Airlines Flight 1228 reboarded and will depart later. Post on Twitter attributed to Beckham says, now he's seen it all. I wasn't doing anything. I was minding my own business. Beckham is 30 years old, 3-time Pro Bowl wide receiver. They said that he didn't respond in a timely manner. That's how why they asked him to leave the plane.
Potentially.
And no, he was just sleeping. That's what he says. That's all
okay. All right.
That's all I can go with. And there was video of him walking off the plane, and he didn't appear to be impaired in any way.
Huh.
That's weird.
It is weird.
Well, The flight attendants can, they're the law in the sky. You know that, Tom. They can do anything.
You have no rights as an airline passenger.
Oh, here we go.
No, it's true. You really don't.
Yeah, I'm happy to do what I'm told.
That's right.
They're
Me
instructed
too.
to keep me safe,
Me
and I
too.
love my pilots, my all of the ladies and gents that are helping out.
Sure, hardworking people.
Thank you very much.
But you have no rights.
The TSA, the TSA folks.
Yeah.
It's like France
Josh,
up
you have
there.
the right to remain stupid and the right to remain annoying and bother everyone else on the plane.
Ask a pilot if
Why
I have
don't
any
you,
rights, and they'll say, no, you don't.
Glue your hand to the seat in front of yourself as some sort of weirdo protest. That's fine.
Of course,
Just don't do it on my plane.
I got up to use the bathroom, of course, because I'm me.
Yeah.
And I asked the stewardess, the flight attendant, I said, can I use the bathroom? And she said, go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, but go for it.
Nice.
And then I said, well, baby, you interested in some grapes and Miller Lite?
Yeah. The patience that flight attendants have is, my gosh, heavenly.
So I'm,
for the most part.
Why would Odell not just buckle his seatbelt and move on? There's got to be something more to this story.
Tom, I totally believe that he just didn't respond in time because he's Odell Beckham Jr., and he will respond when he wants to respond, and he didn't want to. So after trying to get him to respond, he was asked to leave the plane, and then he probably tried to balk, and they said, no, it's too late. Get off the plane.
Is he a bit of a
You know what?
jerk?
He's been known to be jerk-ish.
Okay.
About time somebody said no to him.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah.
Was he one of the Kardashian boyfriends?
I don't think
Oh.
so.
Am I thinking
Although
somebody else?
maybe he should audition. It sounds like he's got all the qualities that they're looking for.
I know he has frosted tips every now and then.
Oh,
He's
that's
got a
always cool.
Cool look. Josh, he's the guy. He caught a one-handed touchdown.
Yeah, that's amazing.
When he played for the Giants.
Right. It was
one of the
awesome. It was
coolest
awesome.
plays of all time.
Up until Justin Jefferson a couple weeks ago.
That was amazing.
Best catch in the history of the world.
That was incredible. Now,
Wait a minute. Josh Jacobs Jingleheimer Schmidt,
His name is my name, too.
86 yards for a game-ending walk-off touchdown. The Las Vegas Raiders won in overtime for the second straight week, beating the Seahawks.
How about that?
40-30.
Playoffs coming up.
Congratulations, Ace.
What is their
I think
record?
it's 4-8, 5-7, 4-7. So they're headed for the.
It's not mathematically impossible, right?
Yeah.
And Tom, your favorite team, the Cleveland Browns, and Nick Chubb, part of Chunt.
you better explain that.
Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. Browns fans have called them Chunt.
There's a newscaster named David Spunt.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
You know, I think somewhere along the way someone said,
sad.
hey, look, David, maybe go with, like, David's vagina.
Did you get the...
David Hunt.
David Spatchett wound.
Did you get the...
Thank you for the chuckle, Ace.
Did you get my text that it said Chris Cox, C-O-C-K-S?
Yeah,
I giggled.
The head of Hasbro.
Yes, the head of Hasbro. I got no reply.
I didn't get much of a reply when there was a person on the news named Anita Beehole. you wrote back, but I think it was sarcastic. Like, isn't that funny?
How did she
That
spell
was
Beehole?
not her name.
Anita, Aneeta. And I'm sure it's like bowl, but it's B-H-O-L-E.
Oh,
That's B-hole, all right.
Yeah.
Chick, you sent the Chris Cox thing, so that's some CEO, I guess. You sent that to 2 different group texts. So
I did?
you sent it to one, you
Didn't
didn't
send it
get
to me.
the reaction you wanted, and
Well,
you go,
you're
"Oh, I'll
blocked. I can't.
Oh, okay. Cool. Fair enough.
I didn't get it.
Actually, I think
God,
the words
no.
you're looking for, Christy, are thank you.
God.
I believe he's the CEO of Hasbro.
He is. It was his idea to call it Hasbro.
And he's a C-O-C-K-S.
There he is. He looks like...
Looks like a
gentleman.
fine CEO doing good work with the G.I. Joes and all that.
Oh, I'd like to have free toys. Wouldn't you like to have free toys?
Yes.
Oh, can we segue right
Aren't
into
you
the
a little
world's
old
worst
for
toy so I can
toys?
read
Nick
this?
Chubb scored on a 3-yard touchdown run. 19 seconds left in overtime to beat Tampa Bay and Tom Brady 23-17. You know, Tom Brady still has never ended a game in a tie. Isn't that interesting?
Not really.
Okay.
Play soccer.
It is interesting.
It'll be a tie.
As many times as he's played.
Haven't watched any of the World Cup, have you?
No.
Sorry, Luke Fickell. He's a head coach of Wisconsin now. That's puzzling.
Yeah, but he might not be next week. You know, he's...
Yeah.
He's
Okay, very
World Cup news coming up. But first, toy.
We have some toy news, because I have a very nice letter here about the worst toy ever, and I think this will be the winner. But first, for 2022, the organization that calls itself World Against Toys Causing Harm, if ever there was a cramming in an acronym.
Wait a minute. It's called World Against
Toys Causing Harm.
So it stands for, So
well, who would be against that?
Yeah, so, but Christy, do you have a couple of them there?
Yeah, one of them is the Coco Melon Musical Learning Watch, because apparently you can ingest the batteries. The Disney Reyes Action and Adventure Sword, potential for blunt force and eye injuries.
As would be, of course, a stick.
Yeah.
I think that one goes without saying.
Most of these are choking injuries.
Yeah.
The Ooze Labs Chemistry Station, with the potential for chemical-related injuries. It burns! The Nerf Pro Gel Fire Mythic Blasters.
I got to get 7 of these.
Potential for eye and facial injuries.
And the little Jimmy's first ball of mercury. That's somewhere. This is a letter from Alex.
Hi, Alex.
And he sent me the actual photograph of this thing. If you think toys are bad today, this is a toy from back in the day in 1950 from the A.C. Gilbert Company.
Okay.
It's called the Gilbert I'm sorry. The Gilbert...
You turd it?
No, sorry.
Oh.
The Gilbert U-tooth...
Just sound it out. Take your time.
I can't spit it out.
You're among friends.
Gilbert?
I keep laughing. U-238 Atomic Energy Lab.
Wow.
It's a toy lab produced by Alfred Carlton Gilbert, who is an American athlete, magician, toy maker, businessman, and inventor of the Erector set.
Domestic terrorist.
One of my favorite toys of all time. It was released in 1950. The intention was to allow children to create and watch nuclear and chemical reactions using real radioactive material.
How the heck?
Yeah, here is a picture of it. Look at that.
Isn't that insane?
It's amazing.
I think it sounds fascinating.
Look at all the vials and you. Oh.
I would love to have that.
But I think that having, I'm not sure what level of radioactivity it had.
Timmy, you didn't drink that, did you?
Look at your hand. I can see the bones.
That's unsafe, Timmy. Go smoke a cigarette. Kill the chemicals in your stomach.
The level of a radioactive material had to be minute.
Still.
Yeah.
It came with a battery-powered Geiger counter.
Okay. Safety first. How hilarious.
I bet it was awesome, though. Opening that up on Christmas morn in 1950.
4 glass jars containing natural uranium-bearing samples.
Yep.
Wow.
Be the first kid on your block with a third ear.
Are you tired of your nightlight? Well,
be your own.
I'm sure it was probably very low level.
Just like Madam
I'm
Curie.
very pro-nuke, by the way. So
yeah, you are.
I am too.
Oh yeah.
Especially when we drop them on other countries. I love that.
Oh, whatever that and
we don't do it enough, as you ask me.
Build 50 of them and show the folks over there that we don't need your oil. So
Apparently, in 2006, Radar Magazine called the lab set one of the 10 most dangerous toys of all time.
Radar Magazine.
Can you look up the others? No,
I got them right here.
What is
BB guns, slingshots, throwing stars, and
My
anything
Little Pipe
else
Bomb, I think, is on there.
intended to inflict harm. Wow.
Well, throwing stars, that could be a problem.
Oh, and lawn darts was number 1 on the list.
Sure.
The famous jarts.
Yeah.
Okay. Coming up in sports?
Ratings for television sports, and they're surprising, sort of, kind of. We'll be back.
Yeah, we got two world records.
And
another soccer and football.
one more world record involving a pumpkin.
Ooh.
And it's not size.
Okay. Well, when we come back. Oh, and there's also an update on the Bob Dylan autograph story. We'll get to that coming up, too. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show.
Drink fast.
Okay, you got the rules now? All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Not Safe for Work edition of Poetry for Neanderthals.
All right.
Everybody's got their cards ready to go.
Right.
Yep.
Pat Godwin.
Ace Cosby.
Got it.
Remember, one-syllable words are the key here. Chick McGee.
Ugh.
Okay. Josh Arnold.
Me got it.
Okay. That's fine. Christy Lee.
Yes, sir.
There you go. That's
you know
very good.
that would be a
Tom
female caveman, wouldn't it? Yes. Ready.
Okay, here, you ready to go? Now, Chick, you're going to start.
What am I doing?
Yeah, I want you to
hints.
give us some hints.
Okay, now.
And we have to guess.
Your first word.
Give us the word, please.
Hole.
What?
Hole.
Vagina.
Face.
Mouth.
Close.
No.
Ear.
Eye socket.
What, can I say no?
Yes, that's a one-syllable word.
Tongue.
Throat.
Now, what, yes.
Okay, so now you try to get us to guess the second phrase.
Deep throat.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Well, someone jumped all over that one.
Boom.
Little deep throat from Christy Lee.
I don't want to brag, but those were amazing clues.
Yes.
Okay. Christy, you take a shot at it.
Twice.
Double.
2.
Twins.
Testicles.
Balls. Oh. Is that okay? Breath. Oh, boob.
No.
Gang.
No.
Stool samples.
Kidneys.
Three-way.
Coop.
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 What? Cock.
Chick.
Cocks.
Chicken.
Little.
Small cocks. Smallpox.
Smallpox. Yes.
Is it smallpox?
It's got to be small.
Tell us.
No.
What's our hint? 2?
2. Twice.
Come.
Double dong.
2 twice small.
And coop.
Coop. Little.
I know.
Sports car.
Douche. Deuce.
Little
Yes.
deuce coop.
Deuce on my chest.
Deuce on my chest.
Drop a deuce.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
that's all right.
Wait a minute.
Wait, we made that up.
We tried to.
Drop a deuce.
It says
it's
drop
there.
a deuce.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
this is certainly not safe for work, but it's safe for radio.
Poetry for Neanderthals. Thanks, everybody.
Weekend in numerous cities, including Shanghai and Beijing, and protests unprecedented since the 1989 student-led pro-democracy movement centered on Beijing's Tiananmen Square. Most protesters focused their anger on rigid pandemic lockdowns, a form of home detention that's been criticized as neither scientific or effective. But some also shouted calls for Xi and the Communist Party that has ruled China with an iron fist for 73 years to step down. Closer to home, 2 people were extricated from a small plane early Monday in Maryland, several hours after they crashed into power lines, causing widespread outages in the surrounding county. Montgomery County Fire Chief Scott Goldstein said the plane was secured to the tower after midnight. The first occupant removed about 12:30 a.m. The second occupant, 12:35 a.m. He said both men suffered serious injuries from the crash, and hypothermia also an issue. Both men were transported to local trauma centers with non-life-threatening injuries. Federal Aviation Administration says the single-engine plane crashed into the power lines near Montgomery County Air Park in Gaithersburg around 5:40 in the afternoon. That's a look at things you may have missed. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Hey, Shooter, it's Kenny Tarmac. Hey, we just landed. I'm an ORD, just got in from TPA through ATL. And hey, guess what else just landed? The Bob and Tom app. I know. Now, thanks to the Bob and Tom app, even if I have to go all the way from Foxtrot 20 down to Alpha 4, I can still listen live, see their videos, find an affiliate station, use the alarm, and even send a message. This is Kenny Tarmac signing off and reminding you, everything I touch turns to sold.
Bob and Tom, well-meaning, but
Yeah, they're all messed up.
more than slightly confused.
At Nike, we know that to get a job done, you need the right shoe. Michael Jordan doesn't step on the court without his Nike Air Jordans. And Jose Impalero doesn't step into the streets of Pamplona without his Air Toro. Air Toro. Once you strap on these bright red steer hide zapatas, you'll be ready to run for your life.
Yes, hello, this is Jose Impalero. You know, when I put on my Air Toros, I feel like I can... Oh no. Oh, mi Dios. Oh, no, no, Toro, el Toro. Help me, somebody.
Air Toros. People would walk over you to get this shoe. Air Toros. Hemingway may have worn khakis, but he never got to wear Air Toros. Plenty of other famous people love their Air Toros. People like Gore Vidal, Bruce Hornsby, Red Skelton, and the Chicago Bulls. So, hoof it on over to your favorite shoe store. Air.
Stuff all happening there.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee is at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition news desk.
Ah, that's me.
It's available at Walmart. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
Hey, man. There's Josh Arnold.
Hey, Chick.
Hello. There's Ace Cosby.
Hello, Chick.
Manning the track phone hotline, Hot Phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee with interesting sports. At least I think so.
Oh.
There's
right.
Tom.
Okay, thanks very much. I just want to say a couple things coming up. Plug or two. Pat Godwin is going to be doing a post-Christmas set of shows at Comedy Off-Broadway in Lexington, Kentucky, starting Thursday, December 29th. Willie is going to be on Saturday night, December 31st, at the Diamond Joe Casino in Northwood, Iowa. With is that you and Han?
Yeah, open for Greg Hahn. It's going to be a blast.
That'll be cool. And then Donnie Baker, Friday, December 9th at Union Township Hall in Decatur, Indiana. And then the 10th, he's at the Lions Club in Portland. All kinds of cool stuff.
Anybody else on that list?
Josh Arnold. Just getting there.
Anything coming up January?
Josh Arnold, December 16th through Sunday, December 18th at the Comedy Off-Broadway Club in Lexington, Kentucky.
With Oskay, yes.
With Mr. Oskay. That'll be very good. And we'll get to some others coming up.
The United States 0-0 draw against England in the World Cup last week drew almost 20 million viewers.
Not bad.
For English and Spanish language broadcasts. It was the third most watched men's soccer game on United States television, behind the 2010 and 2014 World Cup finals. The match kicked off at 2 p.m. Eastern last Friday. It was seen by 15,377,143 viewers. Yeah. It was the most for a U.S. English language men's soccer telecast ever. And the United States plays Iran tomorrow at 2 o'clock our time.
So, 90 minutes of nothing?
0-0. Yeah, I knew when I saw that you would. I think they get a point for a draw or a zero. Anyway, Thanksgiving afternoon game between the Giants, the G-Men, and the Dallas Cowboys set the mark. Listen to me. You're changing oil over there or something.
No, I sent you the story.
Well, that doesn't mean you can't be part of the conversation, you selfish jerk.
You doing your coffee over there? Is that what you're doing right now?
Tea, yeah, it's delicious.
Good. I'm glad a nice Monday morning tea.
Thanksgiving Day between the Giants and Cowboys set the mark for the most watched NFL regular season game ever.
Huh?
Cowboys 28.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
28,
40 million people.
Victory Thursday on Fox averaged 42 million viewers.
Wow.
According to Nielsen, I can't live.
That's Nielsen.
Sorry. Surpassing the 41.5 million average for December 3rd back in 1990. Monday night game between the Giants and the Niners. Average viewer record numbers go back to 1988. The average viewership for the 3 Thanksgiving Day games, 33.5 million. surpassing the previous high of 32.9.
That's great.
Well,
And
that's
doesn't Dallas always draw the most?
Yeah. Dallas and, yeah.
So you got Dallas
Green
and
Bay,
New
Pittsburgh. Yeah, Dallas and the Giants.
That's because all the guys are in there watching football after Thanksgiving meal.
Plenty of gals there.
The thing is, we live in a culture in which there are very few events that draw that many people.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That's unheard of. Like
but Christy's right. If this were a normal Sunday, it would
a number one show. A number one show on network television is like an 8 or a 9 or a 10.
Like, what else is on Thanksgiving? It's the parade, then football. That's it, right?
Yeah, I mean, but it just shows how powerful the NFL is.
No, that's not true.
Really?
You know what's on?
What?
Anything you want.
Hallmark movies.
You wait for Channel 6 to show your favorite movie? Is that
No,
what
I just
you're doing?
turned on the TV to the parade, and the next thing I know, football was on.
I love Wonderful Life's coming on.
I like the parade, too. Whose coverage did you watch?
I watched, was it Hoda and what's her face?
Why don't they
NBC.
Miss Bush?
NBC.
Why don't they call her Hoedown?
Maybe it wasn't Hoda. It was a different
Hoda's
person.
NBC.
This was the first year that Al Roker didn't.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Parade
Al
coverage.
Roker's got some health issues right now.
Bad TV. Ace knows
is
about
it. Jenna Bush? What's her name?
Yeah, but I didn't see her. So maybe I was watching a different one.
I think on CBS they had a parade from Philadelphia.
I watched the Macy's. I saw Mariah Carey.
The Mummers Parade. Isn't it?
What? That's in January.
Yeah.
No, I was flipping through channels. I'm like, what the heck is this?
Yeah, I did that too. I was like, hey, wait a minute. They're different
Does
parades.
NBC have the exclusive rights to the one?
I thought
they must.
Most years, wasn't it like on all the networks?
I thought so.
Yeah. I was walking, so I missed it.
Well, of course you.
Blind men walking around in the dark.
No,
he did the
drumstick
turkey dash or whatever it is.
Thousands of people walk. It's
This
great.
fires me up. The Griswold family I know would never go on a Thanksgiving morning walk.
Did you
Who do
go?
you think you are? Of course not. Of course I didn't go do that. Go hang out with little...
It's a whole different dad over there.
I went to see my son Willie just kill it at a comedy show. It was great.
Do you have another son named Willie?
You son of a bitch.
And
this one?
Then I got up, started the turkey preparations, and a bunch of us walked. I wanted to bring one of the dogs, but
not allowed.
People bring dogs anyway. But
I was part of the drumstick dash virtually.
Oh yeah,
although I'm the only one who didn't get their drumstick dash shirt in the mail.
Oh boy!
I wonder how that a little past spouse stick it to him.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I'll get you one.
Damn right it was.
Now let's move forward.
Browns fans surely remember the Browns rally possum. Tom, you remember this? An opossum found its way into Section 101 back in 2018, captured by its tail, placed in a box by a fan. Now, yesterday, a new critter made an appearance in the game. A skunk snuck into First Energy Stadium during the Browns' Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Section 140. They spotted a skunk walking the stairs casually as fans recorded it, making its way through the stadium. And don't cheat yourself. If you get a chance to watch the video, it's very
someone had to have released it.
Casually is exactly the word you want to use. A box was eventually brought to the section in an attempt to capture the skunk, but it wandered under one of the metal steps where it remains to this moment.
Oh, wow.
The skunk is still loose. That's right.
Well, I mean, if they'll sign Deshaun Watson, and anything that stinks is okay. I think this could be said for the Browns.
No word of animal control or another unit has been 10-4, Adam 12. We got a skunk.
Don't you think someone had to have released that? Can't just be a.
Wouldn't it have, like,
I don't know.
Of course it could be a wild skunk.
Sure.
In downtown Cleveland?
It would have sprayed people in the
Feral
stadium?
skunk? Maybe it's a tame.
From what I understand, Cleveland is the forest city.
Well, that's true.
So skunks abound.
How many trees are around?
There are millions, Chick. It's a crown of parks.
The crown jewel of Ohio.
It's beautiful.
That's what I've heard. It's hilarious. If you haven't
now they're going to have some kind of good luck skunk for the Browns.
Oh yeah, because they won in
and they
overtime.
won. They beat Tampa Bay. So.
Yeah, Nick Chubb and Chunt. A new survey from the sex toy company Lilo. I don't know why I have this. Oh, I understand now. They found that 2 out of 10 Americans You want to go over a percentage on that? 2 out of 10. What would that be?
That is about 45%.
Or for the purposes of this conversation, 20%. Find watching soccer more exciting than having sex.
2 in 10.
Okay, yeah, that's...
One of the 1,000 U.S. soccer supporters who were polled, a quarter said they would go celibate to see their team win the championship.
What?
72% said they would have sex even while a match is on TV.
Well, that's kind of fun, sure.
I
Yeah.
think any guy would do
8% saying they would position themselves so that they
can see the TV.
And
Don't
then you
look
time
at
it
me.
No.
What do you mean, don't look at you?
That's from the article.
To see the
fun.
TV while having sex.
Watch the
However,
Spanish broadcast, time it out right, and then he goes, goal!
33% of those surveyed admitted that they would be thinking of soccer during sex.
So, like, to keep from achieving too soon? Or?
55%.
Probably like a delay thing. What do you do, Josh?
I also think of soccer. That's why the last time I made love, neither of us finished because it was a tie. Well, honey, nil.
Shoot out at the end.
Talk about a shoot. 55% of respondents said their team winning a game would put them in the mood for sex. And 46% of respondents said they would lose interest in sex.
No, Pat, you have a sporting connection to sex. Don't you start with a 2-minute warning?
I do indeed. Brace yourself.
More sports coming up, including a couple of world records and a world record Tom doesn't know about. Sure to piss him off. And
Okay,
he'll do this during the story. What? Where is this? What? Who did what?
We have the cruise ship passenger falling off the boat.
Yep.
He's okay.
Or was he pushed?
We got a baby born at a fast food place.
Oh.
Right there in the bathroom. We'll find out about that, too. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.
Hey everybody, you guys all know Ms. Pat, the great comedian. Well, I've been promising her for a long time that I would take her out for a dream date with some custom sushi. So here we are, Pat. How do you like it?
Wow, Tom, you own this place?
Well, it's called Tamo. It's Japanese.
Tamo.
Yeah. And we're gonna get some nigiri and that's the name of the fish dish. It's called nigiri. It's very unfortunate. Maybe we should call it African.
I was about to say, you better bring some Africans out here. Hold on, Nigeria.
It's called nigiri. I can't.
What's in it?
It's nigiri is it's like a piece of rice with fish on top. It looks like a Hostess Twinkie with fish, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Just back me up on this one. And we should certainly get a couple of rolls.
And do this stuff come cooked? Hot? Some of them. Yeah, you got anything cooked?
Well, your lunch is going to be cooked, but
okay.
the rolls will be. We'll just let you try them, see if you like them.
Okay. Tom, you were too in control of this. I'm a black woman. Give me that menu so I can read. I'm not used to no man ordering for me.
You like the soup?
I like the soup.
Okay, good.
Is the food pretty good here?
Food's great. Yeah.
Is this where you get your custom sushi?
Yeah, that's what's coming. Believe me, it's going to be fantastic.
Oh, really? Yeah. I'm going to have to start hanging out here.
I bet you're the only one here who's ever had a bullet in their boob.
I bet you I am too. Everybody look like they got benefits at this table.
Go ahead.
I bought you something to show you my appreciation.
What is it?
I'm not going to tell you what it is. I want you to open it up.
I just saw the name and made me laugh.
It's a candy jock strap.
I can't fit that, but I can put it around my neck for you. I got something else for you.
There's something else in here. Candy nipple tassels.
That's because I'm missing a nipple.
Okay, Ms. Pat, here's some custom sushi. I had the guy make it for a special. Give it a try. It's salmon and tuna. No. May I?
Yes.
Okay. Ready? Open your mouth. Say ah. Don't spit it out, seriously. Do you like it? You don't like it, really? Well, try chewing on it. Try swallowing. You really don't like it? Seriously? It's not gonna stay. Excuse me.
Lookups for gaslighting on the dictionary company's website increased this year by 1,740% over 2021. Typically, there's a single event that drives searches, but this apparently had been all year long, people looking up the term gaslighting. I am one of those. It refers to a form of psychological coercion. Merriam-Webster chooses its word based solely on the lookup data. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Think you know your pro football and want to put your knowledge to the test? Then play Pigskin Pick'em every week at bobandtom.com. This is your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Just pick the winners of this week's pro football games and you could win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Head to bobandtom.com/contest and play Pigskin Pick'em with the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, this is comedian Ron White, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Men, are you looking to add a little dance to your pants? Are you hoping to turn heads without costly and painful surgery? Then visit the Bob and Tom Personal Care Outlet Mall and experience the newest way to grow your fro.
Hi, I'm Chick McGee. I know what you're thinking, but Chick, hair hides inches. Well, that's only when you're naked. See, when I put King Kong behind closed doors, I want the ladies to notice a bulge that rivals those old Jim Palmer ads in Sports Illustrated. And thanks to this, I can achieve that look in just a few short weeks.
From the makers of Miracle Grow, it's the Pubador. The Pubador starts at the root system, giving your patch a major poof that only the latest in Frigomol technology can provide.
Wow, Chick. Is that an airbag in your pants? Or are you just happy to see me?
Let's just say my curly fries have gone home style.
The Pubador is a simple three-step system. First, apply the Miracle Mix to desired region. Place those puny pubes in curlers, and then let the Pubador leave you high and dry.
Wow, it looks like a bloomin' onion.
The Pubador, now available at the Bob and Tom Personal Care Outlet Mall. Warning, not intended for beards, backs, or buttocks. Ask for the Pubador by name.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition News Desk.
Hello.
You can find that at Walmart. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
Hey, man. There's Josh Arnold.
Chick, happy birthday, man.
Hey, man. Oh, thank you, John.
Yes.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey, buddy.
He's manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee with the letter. Here's Tom Griswold.
Well, serial letter.
Good morning, Monkey Boys and Christy.
Hello.
Driving into work this morning, I was surprised to hear Tom nattering on.
Oh, good word.
About the superiority of pancakes to waffles. For a man who touts his classical education to be so very wrong is frankly startling. The waffle is the perfect butter and syrup delivery system Boy, is that true. Leaving the lowly pancake in the evolutionary dust.
Interesting.
Loving the show of late. It says here, Josh has been on fire.
Oh, you're too sweet.
That's from Dave, somewhere in Texas.
Thank you, Dave. Yeah, I just prefer pancakes to waffles.
That's totally fine. Yeah, but Dave's not wrong.
But the waffle has so much surface area covered in the.
And what's wrong with that?
Sometimes it's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I bet that's one of the reasons
the pancake is more nuanced, more subtle.
No, it's not. It's flat.
They're delicious.
Flat and soft.
I think the waffles is too organized. It's square. It's.
Are you saying the waffle is the pancake is the jazz of breakfast?
Yes, the pancake opens up the world.
Gee, are we sitting here?
Hey, listen, I went to college. I can BS about anything. I can go on
I don't think you needed to go to college to learn
You can butter a waffle without burning your fingers, though. It's hard to butter your pancakes without burning the fingers.
Do you know my way to do it is I take like a stack, I take the 2 pancakes, I take the butter, I pick top pancake up, put the butter in between, and then I shut it, and then I hang out for a minute or two. Let the butter
What about the top butter? What about the top pancake?
There's no, you're getting distracted. Okay, it's a middle butter. That's the system.
You keep
Gets
talking
hot
about
in there.
No, I'm with Christy. You butter both.
You got to butter the top.
The holidays coming up, and you want us to. Would it be great if I brought in a guy making coffee? Well, that would be fine, I guess. But how about waffles? How about waffles and pancakes? Some guy come in and make us
remember the
an
time
omelet station.
Remember the time we had Jason make the waffles?
Waffles.
And it was delicious.
And we went off the air.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
That was your fault.
No, it blew the power through.
Well, that's not going to happen again. We plugged in how many slow cookers and all kinds of things.
Were you here the day that happened?
I don't remember us going off the air, but
I don't either.
We weren't aware of it until afterwards.
Oh.
And those of us in the room.
And I think our generator kicked in anyway, so it doesn't matter, Tom.
Okay, well, my point is, we're going to have a little Christmas holiday celebration. I'm going to bring in our friend who has that portable coffee thing.
I love that.
Poor Andy.
Bring in the waffle guy.
Got to get up early, come in.
Can this Andy
Tom, I'm
guy,
excited for it.
If it's his real name, can he make waffles or pancakes?
That isn't his thing. He has a special wagon that he makes.
Pay him for it to be his thing.
He makes cappuccinos and
hang on, Ace has a thought.
I agree with you on the omelet station. Let's do that.
My
Thanks,
goodness.
Ace. Omelet station. It seems to be gathering some momentum.
We could get a chef over here making.
What about a crepe station?
What about a food truck?
Nutella in there?
A lobster station. Why don't you guys accept the wonderful gift of the coffee cart and stop trying to...
Some of us don't drink coffee.
That's right.
We'll start.
What do you have against coffee, Ace?
And by the way,
I'm not
Josh,
a suck up.
I'd be more than happy to kiss Tom's ass, but you're in the way. Okay?
I'm not kissing Tom's ass. I'm merely thanking him for a nice
That's a great
gift.
idea, Tommy. Oh, what a good idea you had.
It sure is. The cynicism that floods this building.
Oh, tell me.
Needs to be drained. And
is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. You know where we stick the hose? Right over there, pal.
Okay. Let's move forward. So much for having a special coffee morning.
I'm gonna love it.
Okay.
Stupid world record.
From Omaha, Nebraska, Dwayne Hansen of Syracuse, Nebraska, is now the new world record holder for completing the longest journey in a pumpkin boat.
Oh, cool.
No kidding.
I love these.
In August, according to Fox 42, they've just gotten it.
Not very seasonal.
They just got it adjudicated by the.
This is like
Hansen initially
wearing white after Labor Day.
Hansen initially completed his journey, but had to send back proof.
Sours before 5.
Very tacky to be doing this story.
Guinness Book of World Records.
What body of water, Chick?
Hansen traveled 37.5 miles down the Missouri River.
Oh, that's a good
nice.
One.
Yeah. What's the deepest point, Josh? Do you know?
And the Missouri River?
Yeah.
About 48 feet.
Is that right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And
if I look that up, will I be satisfied with your answer?
Yes, because I'll be very wrong.
Oh. He cataloged part of his journey through witnesses from the city of Bellevue, Phil Davidson, and Lisa Rybar, who Lisa made all of her money in concrete.
She sure did.
Yeah.
Rebar.
They named it They took photos and videos that were sent back to the Guinness Book of World Records to show he actually completed the trip, and he's actually forcing people to watch those around the holidays, I would guess. I wasn't really after nothing when I did this, he said. This is a quote. I just wanted to do it. You know, next thing is it just kind of blows up.
All right.
Hansen smashed the previous record by 12.5 miles.
Wow.
Do you remember how far he went? I said it.
38 points.
No, 37.5 miles. Thanks for listening.
So close.
I was close.
Man, way close.
She just rounded up. That's all she did.
There's an actual controversy about this.
Here we go.
It just says there's a discrepancy between the record numbers. NCN reports Hansen pedaled 41 miles. The Bellevue say he did 38. So,
Tom, that's
37 is what Chick said.
That's NGN, National Gourd Network.
Okay,
that's right.
All right. Okay.
Hansen says he's not done yet. Starting around February of next year, he's going to get started on his next record-breaking feat. He's going to attempt to grow the largest pumpkin in Nebraska.
Okay.
I think I have enough knowledge on how to grow big enough. I'm going to try to beat the Nebraska state record, which is 1,492.5 pounds.
Wow.
Held by that jerk Brent Cernick, he said.
Did he say that jerk?
Yeah. Isn't that interesting?
His pound weighed 806. Excuse me. His gourd weighed 861 pounds. Named Big Berta.
So you have to grow your own gourd to be able to paddle it down the river?
Well, sure. You know, we would trust somebody else.
Oh.
Yeah, all the cracks. Always make your own.
Oh, yeah.
If all goes well, his gourd will be around 1,500 pounds.
Okay. Big old gourd.
The key to this is
water.
No, you've got to be doing it during when at midnight strikes, it magically turns into a boat.
Yeah.
So you have to have a fairy godmother.
And the mice all drown.
Yeah.
If everything goes to plan, he says he's going to take his daughter on a trip down the Missouri in the pumpkin.
Aww.
Which his daughter replied, "No, Daddy, please."
And then they ground it up and donated it to less affluent coffee drinkers from Starbucks.
Less affluent? You haven't bought a pumpkin spice latte in a while.
Well, they sure are proud of it.
Well, congratulations. There's a lot of articles. Lots of articles about pumpkin boats. Looks like fun.
More sports coming up.
It does look like fun. I'd like to ride in one.
That's what you get for looking at me. More sports coming up.
Okay. And what was the costume idea we had involving a pumpkin?
What?
You wanted someone to be Peter Pumpkin Eater.
Oh, that
So
it
the
was
guy
all
says
over the
Peter,
internet
Peter,
after
and
we
then the
said
grill.
that. Yes.
Dressed up as a
No
pumpkin.
need to send me another
Turns out it's
photo.
well-worn territory.
Okay. Well, now we have time to squeeze a quick song in. You had a story about the Cleveland Browns, and there was a skunk at the stadium, which I think someone had to have let that thing in there. But
why does dope smell like skunk? Can you explain that to me?
I don't know.
It's one of the questions we'll never know the answer to.
Skunk weed?
Mysteries of the universe.
We have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers lost to the Browns.
That's very good, yeah. 23-17.
At Cleveland, but there was a wild, I don't know if it was a wild or not, a skunk loose in them.
The skunk looks very, very tame to me, the video.
I agree.
Yeah, I think someone let it loose.
They named him
Pat, you got a song with it?
I do. In the Brown Stadium yesterday, smelly little creature came to play.
Oh.
Wasn't Tom Brady, wasn't one of the Bucks, wasn't a drunken fan, ain't no woodchuck, was a live skunk in the middle of the stands in an overtime game, expressing his glance. Live skunk in the middle of the stands in Tampa, stinking to high heaven. All right. Thank you.
A little tribute. That's so nice.
Very nice.
The old Dead Skunk in the Middle of the Road song. Do you remember that one?
Why?
Loudon
Wainwright the third, right?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Pat hadn't said it. I don't think you'd know.
Loudon Wainwright?
Yeah,
he's great.
He was in here.
Novelty.
We have a live version of that somewhere.
He was in MASH during the funny years. Sake and sashimi and the clean sheets. Oh, come on. Oh,
he was
Tokyo.
How many episodes was he in? Just a couple, right?
Yeah, 5
The early ones, right? It was great.
And his son is Rufus.
Rufus Wainwright, yeah.
Also coming up, do we have more sports, or have we?
Yes, we've got more world records coming up.
Okay.
No news today is good news.
We have Bob Circus coming up in the news, and we have an advertisement from the company that brought you the actual toy in 1950 that had apparently some form of radium or uranium or strontium 13.
Oh, my
I'm not sure what was in this thing. little picture of Edward Teller on the front. Oppenheimer smoking a cigarette.
I will never be mad at you again. Just for that.
It's all coming up. Right now, I want to talk about our friends at Napa.
Hey!
We got a mission right now out there. The rocket ships and Napa. It's amazing what's going on in our world. Napa's on their mission to keep you in motion in your car or your truck. For almost a century, Napa's been known for having the quality parts and expert knowledge that drivers like you need. Today, Napa helps drivers just like you hit the road with confidence with America's largest network of parts and care. Nearly 6,000 Napa Auto Parts stores and over 17,000 Napa Auto Care centers, meaning that you are never far from the quality products and trusted service that you and your ride need from Napa. You depend on it. Visit NapaOnline.com to find the Napa location nearest you. Find out what Napa know-how is from those great folks behind the counter, because they've got it. That's Napa know-how. When we come back, we've got circus news and comedian Greg Warren joining us. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Drink fast.
Okay, you got the rules now? All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Not Safe for Work edition of Poetry for Neanderthals.
All right.
Everybody's got their cards ready to go.
Right.
Yep.
Pat Godwin. Ace Cosby.
Got it.
Remember, one-syllable words are the key here. Chick McGee.
Ugh.
Okay. Josh Arnold.
Me got it.
Okay. That's fine. Christy Lee.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Oh,
That's
you know,
very good.
that would
This
be
is
a
Tom
female caveman, wouldn't it? Yes. Ready.
Okay, here, you ready to go? Now, Chick, you're going to start.
What am I doing?
Yeah, I want you to give us some hints.
Okay, now. And we have to guess.
Your first word.
Give us the word, please.
Hole. What?
Hole.
Vagina.
Face.
Mouth.
Close.
Nose.
Ear.
Eye socket.
What, can I say no?
Yes, that's a one-syllable word.
Tongue.
Throat.
Now, yes.
Okay, so now you try to get us to guess the second phrase.
Deep throat.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Well, someone jumped all over that one.
Boom.
Little deep throat from Christy Lee.
I don't want to brag, but those were amazing clues.
Yes.
Okay. Christy, you take a shot at it.
Twice.
Double.
Two.
Twins.
Testicles.
Balls. Oh. Is that okay? Breath. Oh, boob.
No.
Gang.
No.
Stool samples.
Kidneys.
Three-way.
Coop.
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 What?
Cock.
Chick.
Cocks.
Chicken. Little.
Small cocks. Smallpox.
Smallpox. Yes.
Is it smallpox?
It's got to be small.
Tell us.
No.
What's our hint? Two?
Two. Twice.
Come.
Double dong.
Two, twice, small.
And coop.
Coop. Little.
I know.
Sports car.
Douche. Deuce.
Little
Yes.
deuce coop.
Deuce on my chest.
Deuce on my chest.
Drop a deuce.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
that's all right.
Wait a minute.
Wait, we made that up.
We tried to.
Drop a
It
deuce.
says drop a deuce.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
this is certainly not safe for work, but it's safe for radio.
Poetry for Neanderthals. Thanks, everybody.
Star Wars than have sex.
Hey, babe. I was talking to the girls over at Delta Gamma, and they were thinking you and I should drop by and have a little fun.
Hold on one second. This is the best part. Vader's got Luke cornered.
Come on, honey. Why don't you corner me in the DG house? There's a sorority full of girls just dying to feel your force.
Oh, wow. Just look at the way Vader swings his lightsaber. Wait. Luke's about to get his hand cut off.
You know, we'd really like to see the way you swing your lightsaber. I told all the girls about it.
Dude, here it comes. Vader's gonna tell Luke he's his father. That's not true. That's impossible. Come to the dark side, Luke.
Baby, you can come to the dark side if you want, right now.
I'll never turn to the dark side. I'm Luke Skywalker.
Fine, forget it. You're more like Luke Skywhacker. Enjoy going Han Solo tonight, dork.
You know, those are two separate characters, and actually it's pronounced Han, not Han. See, Han was actually a Carillion orphan who became a smuggler, and Luke was the son of Anakin who became a Jedi.
All right, that's enough. This has been the guy who would rather watch Star Wars than have sex.
That is so sad.
Bob and Tom 24/7. Things you hear on the Bob and Tom Show.
Like every time you get on a plane, they talk about the flotation seat. Like if you go down, if you crash in the ocean, then this seat will float. 2 planes out of 100 go overseas. 98 out of 100 stay right here. So if you want to make me happy, you show me a seat that's going to bounce out of a cornfield. That's what I like. This is what they got everybody just confused.
Morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
I can hear you, oh no. You're talking out your ass again.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi, Chick.
Hey, there's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
Just sitting there.
Oh, yeah. Lump. Just a lump on a log.
Lump. She's in my head. There's Ace Cosby. Manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee. Here's Tom Griswold. And I think we have a special guest right now. There he is.
Baby blue eyes.
There he is. It's comedian Greg Warren has joined us. And Greg, we got a nice letter about your appearance as you did a special guest set with Josh Arnold in St. Louis at the Funny Bone over the weekend. Apparently very enjoyable.
Yes.
So congratulations. And it's also my understanding that you're going to be starting, I believe it's this Thursday at the Funny Bone in St. Louis. Am I getting that right? Through Sunday. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Are you doing one of your famous family shows during the day at all?
Yes, Sunday. A Sunday matinee show.
Okay. Now, how did the one in Cincinnati go that you did?
Outstanding. Yeah, it was really fun.
Good. What?
Yeah, it was,
really?
Chick, I swear that show, it always goes well.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen it.
All right.
Against all odds.
Great movie.
It's also kind of fun. I mean, how many stand-up comedians do kids get to watch?
Yeah.
You know, they.
Yeah.
It's got to be kind of fun.
Yeah, we kind of bring them on stage and interview them and stuff like that. And they.
You're stealing our link letters bit, huh?
Well, he's not around to do it anymore, okay?
I'm not familiar with him.
Oh, come on.
I'm pretty sure Ace can illuminate this. It's bad TV. Cosby hosted one, right, with the kids?
They did, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. He asked the kids questions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well. They say the darn best things.
So
What's your mom's favorite drink?
Did you ever have a pudding pop?
Certainly taints it. When you were a kid, Greg, do you remember, I should say, any particular toy that you got at Christmas time that was very meaningful for you?
I got a thing called Big Trek, I think. It was
man. Oh, my God, really? Yeah.
Programmable sort of truck type thing.
I know exactly what that is. It had a keypad on the top of the truck.
Yes.
And if you wanted it to go forward, 1 was the length of the big track, so you'd press 1 forward, and it was the early computer.
Well,
Yeah.
I wish you would have told me that back then, Chick.
Yeah.
Didn't work.
I couldn't quite figure it out, but cool.
They had competitions for programming those and everything. Yeah.
Wow.
Are we talking toys today, guys?
Well, I just want to insert a couple real quick things here before I read this letter, Greg. For me, the toy would be the vacuform. I don't know if you... The vacuform was this. You'd have these slices of plastic that looked kind of like those Velveeta cheese slices, and you'd put it in this thing, and it would heat it. It would heat up to some ungodly temperature, and then you'd put these sort of what would you call them? Kind of dummy blobs of stuff, and you could make dinosaurs.
Shut up, dummy.
You could make dinosaurs, and but it would vacuum. There was this vacuum motor that would suck it down the heated up plastic.
Like a shrinky dink.
And
shrinky dink is what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But it was incredibly dangerous, and it gave off some kind of toxic fume.
Suck it down.
I keep waiting to see a commercial with some lawyer going, "Did you have a vacuform as a child?" There's billions of dollars available now if you had vacuform. But it was fun. But in the TV commercial, I remember they had flying airplanes and. This thing you really...
I had vacuform and when I was living at Camp Lejeune. I'm going to hit a lot of money.
Yeah, you're owed some bucks.
No, I was thinking that, Greg, but I wasn't going to say it.
I feel like I should help those guys out and say I was there, and maybe then they get off my TV. I don't know.
But the reason I'm asking about that is we had this list of the worst toys, and a lot of them are things where the kids could swallow, and the aspiration issues, and
essentially, if your kid's a moron, they shouldn't have the toy.
But we got a letter from a guy that he pointed. This is from Alex Shearer. He points out there was a toy released in 1950 called the Gilbert U-238 Atomic Energy Lab. We're not making this up.
This is a real thing.
It was designed by A.C. Gilbert, the guy that designed my favorite toy as a kid. I've got to say the Erector set.
Erector.
And I'll read the copy here. It says, the intention was to allow children to create and watch nuclear and chemical reactions using actual radioactive material.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what is it? Strontium 90. And there's a picture of Oppenheimer and Edward Teller on the box. And this reminds me also of the famous shoe thing. For a very brief period of time, shoe stores had... it was like a big box you would stand on, and it was sort of like an X-ray, and the shoe salesman would say, "No, see where your toes are not hitting the end of the shoe," and it was irradiating people. I'm not making it up. They really did have that.
It would X-ray your feet so you could tell where your foot was in the shoe.
I would love to have that, but I guess it's bad for you.
Yeah, I think was it called a fluoroscope?
That sounds right.
But and I think FLO, I forget.
I want to go back to that thing that Gilbert. That's that 3 Mile Island kit or whatever. That's a real deal.
Yep, that's a real thing, Greg.
Now remember, in all truth, the amount of radiation leaked at 3 Mile Island was negligible, and we need to start building nuclear plants everywhere.
I completely agree, Tom. I agree with you.
Yeah, we need to build 50 of them immediately. Right. And those who don't want to do it can move to another country where they burn oil. Okay, anyway, Greg, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I just thought that was so funny.
Interrupt? You haven't even let him start.
Coming from you, that's odd, because you were whining about how he ruined your show earlier.
I'm just saying you kind of buried me a couple nights. But
that's not true.
He gets out there, shows the audience how it's done in 10 minutes.
That's right.
Then steps down.
You're absolutely saying that off the air.
No, he was. It was wonderful to see him. It meant a lot that he came out.
It's hard to be friends with him, stuff like that.
Are the people from England?
What? He said that, Chick?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Greg, we have 2 people from England that are fans of this show that are flying to St. Louis to see you this week.
I met those people. They were really, really nice.
Aren't they great?
Yes. They were really, really nice.
Was that their name?
Yeah, they're excited to see you Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, great people.
They're coming back. So I'm sure you've prepared something. We call this the Warren Report.
Yeah, I mean, aptly enough, we're talking about toys. I wanted to talk about the game Twister today.
Oh.
Yeah. The key figure here is a guy named Ren Geyer. Ren is short for Reynolds. That right there is a rich guy name, isn't it?
Sure is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ren, short for Reynolds. Very rich guy name. Ren's daddy owned a design company that specialized in point-of-purchase materials. Guys, point-of-purchase, that's, kind of display materials for consumer products in the store.
Sure.
I got a little experience with this. I'm sure you guys are aware. I was the central figure in the Pringles center stage gravity-fed shelving unit.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That
It changed the game.
It sure did,
Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put Frito-Lay in their place for once. So Ren, he was getting bored with the POP business, and he thought it'd be cool. They had a shoe polish client. He was like, hey, what if people sent in like proof of purchase from a shoe polish? I think it was Johnson's Wax, and we would send them like a game they could play in their living room. So I started screwing around with this game, and he came up with this thing. It was kind of like tic-tac-toe for feet. And he set it up in the reception area of their office, and he got a bunch of people to play, even the pregnant receptionist. Legal departments weren't as sensitive back then. But,
No, that would not work today.
No. He called the game King's Footsie. Yeah.
Oh.
Huh. Yes, which I don't know if you guys ever read Stephen King's Footsie, terrifying novel about a man who cuts off feet. Yes,
it's so scary. Yeah.
Yeah. So they messed around with King's Footsie, and they took it to 3M, the company up there. You know, this Post-it note people.
Sure.
Yeah, 3M, formerly named.
Yeah, they changed it. Thank goodness.
Yeah. Thank God they changed it.
Remember, Mel Tillis was their spokesperson for a while.
I mean, they could have gone like,
Campbell's already had that, so they wouldn't allow it.
Well, turned it down. They didn't like it. They said it was too risque. You know, people, adults taking their shoes off and things like that.
Oh, sure.
And then he called in these guys, Chuck Foley and Neil Ravens. Chuck and Neil they had some experience with games. They were artists. They were designers. And they all went to work, and they changed it, added some color to it. They said, let's put hands in it and feet. And that's how you got what we know as Twister. However, the original name was Pretzel.
Oh, Pretzel.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Pretzel. It was the game that ties you in knots, Pretzel. Sure. However, Christy, there was a toy dog at the time named Pretzel, and they couldn't do it.
Darn it.
Yeah. So they named it Twister. Ren Geyer was from the Midwest, not crazy about the name Twister.
Sure.
The tornado thing. I get it.
Yeah, didn't like it, but they went with it, and they took it over to Milton Bradley. And a lot of the execs at Milton Bradley said, this is adults, touching each other maybe, and it could be a little risque, a little wrong.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes, but except for there's this one exec named Mel Taft. Mel liked it. Mel took it home. And he invited 3 couples over, and they played it, and they said they had a riot.
I bet they did.
He said we're gonna go forward. Now,
Mel was hung like a show horse.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
I love the game.
Hosted many key parties.
That's right.
Didn't come up in my research, Chick, but I'll trust you on
all
that.
Right. Okay.
So they knew this thing could be maybe thought of as a little out there, a little risque, a little sexual for because people could be touching each other in this game. So on the box, they featured cartoon versions of people playing.
Smart.
And yes, cartoon versions. And it was like a man dressed in a suit and a woman in a dress, and they were not really touching each other. They were kind of far from each other. If they could see today what some websites do with cartoons. Josh,
sure.
You want to take this one?
Oh, I've seen Marge Simpson in some very compromising positions.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I've seen Lucy and Charlie Brown.
What?
It's real unfortunate.
Greg
explains a lot.
Without getting too far off the track, that's how porn kind of really started way back when. All cartoon parodies.
Really?
Yeah, we had Dr. June Reinish talking about that. Yeah, the whatever the contemporary cartoons were, the strip strip cartoons, whatever you call them.
Sure.
The panel cartoons.
You ever seen the famous Betty takes it in the boop shoot?
Yeah, or Dick Tracy. That was more like that was more like a drawing game.
Right. You could trace.
Yeah. It was weird when Jim Davis did it with Garfield. I didn't like that.
Yeah,
no, that's awful. I'm sorry.
I like lasagna.
No, the cartoon. It's a cartoon in the cover of the Twister box.
Yes,
they took off the huge erection in the guy.
Yeah,
they did. Yeah. They took this. They went to market with this thing, and they took it to the annual New York Toy Fair, which I guess is a pretty big deal.
Huge.
Yeah. And no, people didn't want it, especially Sears. Sears was a big player back in the 60s. And Sears said, no, thank you. Too much. Too risque.
Get that filth out of here.
Yeah, they did. If I had to guess, it was probably Roebuck over there.
Yeah, for sure.
Kind of a stuffed shirt.
Yeah.
Right, Christy? Yeah. No fun at all.
Nope.
That's why they ended up dropping his name.
Yeah.
They did, exactly.
Get out of here, Roebuck.
Yeah. Apparently not in time either. They're not doing well.
No.
So Mel gave the guys a call and said, hey, we're going to stop production. Nobody wants this thing. However, Mel had already paid a PR agent to get Twister on the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson.
Okay.
So this was in May of '66. They're about to shut it down. Carson goes on the Tonight Show with Ava Gabor, who is wearing a very short dress and a low-cut blouse.
Sure.
And they play Twister, and the next day, everybody wants one. A lot of the stores didn't have it. One of the only stores that had it was Abercrombie & Fitch. They were more of a sports equipment retailer back then. They were lined up 50 deep at Abercrombie & Fitch. They sold 3 million in the first year.
Wow.
Man.
Yes. And there was a lot of sort of finger pointing, and the other companies said they accused Milton Bradley of selling sex in a box, which Josh, wasn't that the improv troupe that you started back
That's
in the
right.
day?
Yeah, Sex in a Box. Man, it was fun. Yeah. Boy,
on stage, it really wasn't much, but the after parties.
Naughtiest game of freeze you've ever seen.
From what I've seen, all those freeze tag games sort of wind up being naughty.
Yeah, they devolve, don't they?
They do, real quickly. Hey, Mr. President.
What are you doing?
Oh, my God.
Why are you behind me?
Yeah, that's what we did. Yeah, that was good stuff.
So is Twister still a big seller?
I don't have the data on that. I think it's certainly still a seller. There's a giant inflatable Twister game that you can get, Tom. $2K, but it's pretty cool looking.
Really?
Yeah, I think though I'm not so sure you don't touch each other as much because it's pretty you're pretty far away. Nude Twister was a fad for a while.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and also they have Twister for blind people. They have Braille Twister.
What?
Really?
Yes, they do.
So you can feel that it's red or yellow or whatever instead of
is this Morse code for nipple, or am I in the wrong?
Morse code. That's just my bumpy
I don't think the blind people use the Morse code, Tom.
Oh, sorry.
I think Braille and Morse code are a different thing.
Identical, same dot dash.
Okay.
All right.
This guy, Ren Geyer, said he got several letters that said Twister games led to a lot of marriages.
Oh.
Yes. How'd you meet Mom? Left foot green.
Yeah.
This is an article as fresh as today's headlines. Hasbro Gaming enjoyed revenue growth of 11% to $137 million in Q2, thanks to strong showings for titles like Jenga, Connect 4, Battleship, Mousetrap, and yes, Twister.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, the Hasbro team.
Thank you, Chick.
You're welcome. Executing a playbook amidst a dynamic and challenging environment. That's Brian Goldner, Hasbro's chairman.
And have you seen the prison version of Twister?
What's that?
Oh, it's great.
What's that called, Tom?
Here we go.
It's
Left Fist Brown.
Oh, jeez.
I was leaving it to the imagination. Greg Warren is one of my favorite people, and I want to underscore the fact that he is doing a special kids comedy show. When exactly is that going to be, Greg?
That's this Sunday. It's a matinee show. Of course, we have regular shows all week long, but
I'm not going to plug those.
You need to add puppets to the kids show.
No, Chick, I don't think so.
Great stand-up, and you can have fun during the regular shows at the Funny Bone. And don't forget that special Sunday show with some kids. That's a great thing, giving them an opportunity to see some great stand-up comedy from Mr. Greg Warren. Thanks, Greg. It's always a great pleasure.
Bye, Greg.
Bye, guys. Good talking to you.
Yeah.
Great seeing you,
Great
Josh.
shows.
Great seeing you, buddy.
Once again, Greg's... the sad story of Greg's brother. He was stationed at Camp Lejeune and then had to go home to Flint, Michigan.
Yeah, that's a rough track record.
Guy can't catch a break.
Hasn't had a glass of water in 25 years.
Would you like a better sex life? You're not alone here. Roman is here to help. Roman is the digital health clinic for men. We've been talking about Roman for years on this show. ROMAN. They address a variety of healthcare needs in the sexual realm, including offering genuine medication that helps in the world of so-called ED, erectile dysfunction. You can maintain something in the realm of a strong erection. That's what we're talking about here. Roman also offers discreet wipes that help you last 4 times longer in the sack. In men with low T, getting testosterone levels back to normal can help. Roman offers a testosterone test, which includes lab processing, and if it's appropriate for you, treatment for low testosterone. At Roman, there are no waiting rooms, no embarrassment, no hassle. It's a straightforward digital experience from the comfort of wherever you are with your smartphone or with your laptop or your computer. If medication or testing is appropriate, Roman will send it directly to your door. Everything arrives in discreet packaging with Roman's famous free 2-day shipping. To learn more about how you can achieve your personal sexual health goals, go to RO, like Roman, ro.co/BT show. That special code will knock 20% off your entire first order. Once again, ro.co/BT show. That's ro.co/BT show for 20% off from our friends at Roman. And you can celebrate the holiday. Remember the movie Roman Holiday? That has nothing to do with this.
Right.
ro.co/BT show. Coming up in sports, we have
more world records coming up.
Okay. Plus, we have the guy falling off of a giant ship. He's okay.
Yeah.
And lots of naked people in the news. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete...
Hey, it's Josh, and of course... Hi, Chick McGee, everybody. Your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg for Bob and Tom and Big Green Egg. Each week, someone will win a Mini Max Big Green Egg.
It's the Bob and Tom Show Pigskin Pick'em, powered by the Big Green Egg.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest on the computer.
Is that where you go? Are we eligible?
Sorry? What did you say? From the ventriloquism convention?
Yeah. And I'm not moving on this.
I can tell.
Oh, we can tell.
I can tell your lips are pretty still there. Jerry, what's the name of your partner?
Timmy.
Timmy?
It's Judy.
Can Timmy? Can Timmy speak into the phone? Hand him the phone.
You're going to drink some water.
Drink some water while talking to us. Okay, great.
Go ahead.
I'll have to call you back.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you.
I'm warning you, don't do that.
There's laughter ahead.
I should be having a better time if this is a party.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Thanks so much for joining us here on the Bob and Tom Show. My name is Mark Allison. It is a Monday morning. Feels like a Monday, doesn't it? Hey, do you have the Bob and Tom Show app on your phone? You know someone who might like that Bob and Tom Show app? Well, you should tell them it's available and free in the iTunes and Google Play Store. Well, once you download the app, what can you do with it? Well, you can stare at it, or you can activate it and listen to your local radio station. Tune in to us here on Bob and Tom 24/7. You can even set an alarm that'll wake you up with the Bob and Tom Show. Imagine that. Christy Lee, the first voice you hear in the morning. It's the Bob and Tom Show app. Download it today and let your friends and neighbors, your boss, your coworkers, let everyone know the Bob and Tom Show app is free and available and lots of fun to use. It keeps you in touch with the show. My favorite part, if you're on vacation or heading out on a work assignment somewhere where you're away from your local station, you can listen to the show in real time wherever you are. And, of course, replays throughout the day right here on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee with your Bob and Tom Entertainment News. Oscar, Golden Globe, and two-time Grammy-winning singer-actress Irene Cara, who starred in and sang the title cut from the 1980 hit movie Fame and belted out the era-defining hit Flashdance What a Feeling from 1983's Flashdance, has been found dead at her home in Florida at the age of 63. No cause of death has been given. Daniel Craig says dancing doesn't come naturally for him, but you wouldn't know it if you got a sneak peek at his ad for Belvedere Vodka. In it, the James Bond actor sways his hips and shimmies down hotel hallways while flashing the tats on his biceps and rocking a killer pout. Craig said once he got comfortable, just went for it. And a house made famous by the movie Goonies is now up for sale. The old Victorian residence in Astoria, Oregon, has sweeping views of the Columbia River flowing into the Pacific Ocean. Goonie fans visit the house often, which is why the sale is a big deal to them. The owner didn't mind if fans stopped by, but when crowds got a little too big, she would limit access to the home because, well, she lives there. Realtors say those expressing interest in buying the property indicate they do plan to increase access to Goonies fans if they win the bid. The city celebrates Goonies Day each June 7th. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Are you familiar with the work of Tom Jones?
Not really.
What's New Pussycat is his most famous song, and we only have it on this record. As you can see, I'm putting this record on, that's why I'm talking.
You're allowing this to happen, Chris?
So this is the record. Here we go. Hear the vinyl.
What's new, Pussycat?
That's the one you play first.
I'm sorry.
That was beautiful.
Fix the turntable.
So inappropriate.
Yeah,
This
they
is
did.
so awkward. You're ruining my boner.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, this is comedian Tim Cavanaugh, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, folks. Billy Mazing here with another amazing revolutionary product exclusively for Bob and Tom Show listeners. Ladies, how many times has this happened to you? You've spent a night hitting the bars and drinking way more than you should, but when it's time to hurry to the bathroom and vomit, your BFF is making out with some guy by the jukebox. Suddenly, you don't have anyone to hold your hair. Well, now your worries are over thanks to my amazing Barf Away barrettes. Only $19.95 $49.95 for a set of 2. 3 sets for $89.95 plus shipping and handling. Yes, these fashionable accessories can be attached at the first signs of queasiness, holding even the most unruly quaff out of the line of fire. Each Billy Mazing Barf Away barrette utilizes oversized pinch clips, making them simple to apply, even for the most impaired fingers. Just put them on as you're making a beeline toward the facilities, and don't worry about a thing. Barf Away barrettes work like magic to keep your hair swept back from your face and free of stomach contents, tooth fillings, and toilet water. You'll emerge from the bathroom or back alley stylish, empty, and ready for more.
Yeah.
Just clip it, unload, and forget it. Best of all, if you order in the next 5 minutes, I'll include a tub of Bio Be Gone breath mints for absolutely free plus shipping and handling of $29.95. What comes up or down is nobody's business but yours with these.
Tonight.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition News Desk, available at Walmart.
We're gonna play a game right now.
Christy Lee.
Hi, Chick.
Pat Godwin in the performance room.
And what he just said was, oh, fun.
Yeah.
It sort of faded away at the end there.
There's Josh Arnold. There's Ace Cosby. Manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
It's fun time, y'all.
I'm Chick McGee. And here's Tom Griswold.
Okay, no, admittedly, I'm not the best at this.
No, you're the worst at this.
Oh, thank you. Well, do you want to have Josh do it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll come over and get some cards.
Okay, Josh, I've got some cards ready. Don't do the top one. That's the one I was going to do.
All right.
So now this is the clean version, the family-friendly version of Poetry for Neanderthals, and it includes an inflatable club that you can beat people with if they break the rules. And the way it works is you're only allowed to use one-syllable words in a sentence, if you like, as a Neanderthal, and then we have to guess the term, sometimes 2 words, sometimes 3, and so go ahead when you're ready, Josh.
You throw this out.
Garbage.
Trash.
Yes, Christy.
Trash bag.
White trash.
In a
trash hole.
Trash can.
Yes, trash can.
All right.
That's the name of it?
That's how it's
That's
done.
what we were trying to trash can?
That's easy. Try another one.
Not on top.
Bottom feeder.
Bottom boy. Power bottom.
Power bottom.
Bottomless breadsticks.
Bang bottom.
Kiss my neck and try my bottom.
Is it bottom?
Is
Not
it bottom?
on top, but
Under.
So,
Under.
yes,
Under.
thank you. Yes.
Underwear.
Under there.
Understudy.
Understairs.
This
Under bridge.
This can build
Under the influence.
until burst.
Under dam.
Yeah.
Under dam.
Song by Dave and Fred.
Dave and Fred?
Dave Matthews and Fred Matthews?
Under Matthews?
Fred from Queen.
Under
Freddie
Mercury?
Under pressure.
Yes, yes.
Oh, very good.
man.
Yes.
That's very good. That's how you play.
Dave and Fred.
Poetry for Neanderthals. Once again, that's the clean edition available at Fred.
Freddie Mercury.
Dave and Freddie.
Davey,
Under
David.
pressure?
You can't.
Not
You have
two
to use one
syllables.
syllable.
Yeah.
I want to
Oh, I see.
go done, 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 done.
Dun,
Maybe this explains why you're so bad at this, Tom. You really aren't interested in learning how to play it, I think.
No, I'm enjoying playing it.
Not cold, but hot. You put this on
Chocolate.
food.
Hot buns.
Chocolate.
Hot ass. Hot butter.
Hot
See,
sauce.
cheats.
Hot sauce. Yes.
Hot sauce. Why do I cheat?
Jesus.
Available at Walmart. This is fun to play with the kids.
Come on, let's do another.
One
Do
more.
another. Yeah, one more, Josh.
Like a bush,
Virgin, yeah, like a virgin. A bush.
but more
Madonna.
tall.
Tree?
Yes.
A tree's like a bush before tall.
That's good. That's good clue.
Tree.
Christmas tree.
No.
Home.
I got it. 1, 2, 3.
Your home is in a
Treehouse?
Yes, treehouse.
Ah,
yes.
very good. He's a good clue, Kevin.
Your house has a place to cook in.
Kitchen
This
Confidential.
is where
Country
you
kitchen.
put cups and plates
Kitchen cupboard.
to clean
I
it.
gave it to her.
Kitchen dishwasher.
Kitchen sink. Yes.
I put the door in the kitchen.
Okay,
by
give me the
sink.
card. Give me the cards. I'm going to try.
Oh, no, we're going to be here all day.
Let's see how.
Okay, I've got them right. Here's some
Oh, you
fresh,
got
some
Willie,
fresh,
time
fresh
this.
cards right here.
You're good at a lot of things.
Okay, here we
but-
go.
This is one of them.
Slang for
Slang.
What?
Slang.
slang.
You said sling.
You said slang.
Slang for sex.
Doing
Nookie.
Hump.
Bang.
Pig.
Bang.
Pig. Pork.
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 Pork chop.
sword.
Pork shoulder.
Up from
butt. Pork butt.
It's got to be pork butt.
Is it pork butt?
Is it pork butt?
Pork
belly. Pork belly.
Pork belly.
Okay.
I was going to say up from pubes. That's just not appropriate.
But it's certainly
31 seconds.
Why isn't there a street named Pubes?
We don't know
there probably is.
Yeah.
In a Kids in the Hall sketch, there's a butler named Pubes.
Oh, pubes.
Yes, sir.
Thank
So
you.
am I correct in saying we have not finished sports yet?
We have not.
Stupid
Ain't even
world record.
Ain't even close to
Great.
finishing. A Cambodian art school has broken the Guinness World Record for the longest circus performance.
The longest statue made of bones.
What? He always anything about
little Khmer Rouge material.
Cambodia. He always likes to go to killing fields.
I went to one of those barbecue
Sam
things
Waters,
once. It was like I was in the killing field.
The
illustrative of the cruelty of the regime.
The newspaper, the Khmer Times, reports that 90 professionals performed for 24 hours, 10 minutes, 30 seconds to earn the title of longest circus performance. The event watched by live audiences in shifts, with more than 1,000 taking turns and nearly 1 million people watched online. The record attempt raised more than $150,000 for the organization.
So, are you a big circus guy, Josh?
Not particularly. I've been to a couple, and I guess I was amused. But
Tom doesn't like it. Too much going on.
Yeah, the whole three-ring thing is someone's
He can't focus.
spent their whole life learning to spin from their teeth. In the meantime, you got a guy over there with a lion. Then over there's some lady dangling from her hair. It's too much. I've got ADD. I need to focus on something. Just give me the one thing. And not that French clown. I sucker for that thing.
Oh, God, that was
I
funny.
sat through that Disney video 100 times.
That was one of the funniest moments of my life. I don't know why we were at that circus together, but the
Why
year before,
were you at
I must have taken the kids or something, but you said the year before it was like some amazing tiger or something, and then this French... Evidently, this French clown was amazing.
Yeah, he's supposed to be so big, and
you were unimpressed, to say the least.
It was awful.
Remember, he'd walk.
I bet it was amazing.
His big trick would be he'd walk on the backs of from an elephant to an elephant.
Well, how about that?
Yeah.
Remember, he didn't do that. All he did.
Yeah,
was
he did.
walk
Yeah, he
around.
did.
In any event,
he'd mug for the people and.
It's stupid. We have to play something here because
coming up for stupid road record.
Got a request. Actually, we have to come back with it.
Yeah,
we got a request for Bob Circus, the famous Bob Circus.
Oh yes.
I'm a huge fan of Cirque du Soleil. That to me is a great circus. Have you ever seen that?
No, I haven't.
It's tremendous.
When in Vegas, I'm doing other things.
We saw.
Oh, of course. At the clinic.
I went to
at the clinic getting a salve.
Cirque du Soleil. There were two guys, and one guy was pressing the other guy up over his head. I mean, he would stand on the ground, and the guy on his hands, and push him up, and then one hand, and then he'd spin around. It was amazing.
Wow.
These guys had muscle in their urine.
That's really fun. But in any event, when we come back, we have a tribute to the circus.
Very erotic.
From Jeff Rothpan. And we have more sports. Are you kidding me?
Yes.
I'm very excited.
Coming up.
Okay, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say?
Drink fast.
Okay, you got the rules now? All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Not Safe for Work edition.
Yes.
Of Poetry for Neanderthals.
All right.
Everybody's got their cards ready to go.
Right.
Yep.
Pat Godwin. Ace Cosby.
Got it.
Remember, one-syllable words are the key here. Chick McGee.
Ugh.
Okay. Josh Arnold.
Me got it.
Okay. That's fine. Christy Lee.
yes, sir.
There you go. That's
You know,
very
that
good.
would
This
be
is
a
Tom
female caveman, wouldn't it? Yes. Ready.
Okay, here, you ready to go? Now, Chick, you're going to start.
What am I doing?
Yeah, I want you
Give us
to
hints.
give us some hints.
Okay, now.
And we have to guess.
Your first word.
Give us the word, please.
Hole.
What?
Hole.
Vagina.
Face.
Mouth.
Close.
No.
Ear.
Eye socket.
What, can I say no?
Yes, that's a one-syllable word.
Tongue.
Throat.
Now, what? Yes.
Okay, so now you try to get us to guess the second phrase.
Deep throat.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Well, someone jumped all over that one.
Boom.
Little deep throat from Christy Lee.
I don't want to brag, but those were amazing clues.
Yes.
Okay. Christy, you take a shot at it.
Twice.
Double.
2.
Twins.
Testicles.
Balls. Oh. Is that okay? Breath. Oh, boob.
No.
Gang.
No.
Stool samples.
Kidneys.
Three-way.
Coop.
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 What?
Cock.
Chick.
Cocks.
Chicken.
Little.
Small cocks. Smallpox.
Smallpox. Yes.
Is it smallpox?
It's got to be small.
Tell us.
No.
What's our hint? 2?
2. Twice.
Come.
Double dong.
2 twice small.
And coop.
Coop. Little.
I know.
Sports car.
Douche. Deuce.
Little
Yes.
deuce coop.
Deuce on my chest.
Deuce on my chest.
Drop a deuce.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
That's the
all right.
Wait a minute.
Wait, we made that up.
We tried to.
Drop a
It
deuce.
says
it's
drop
there.
a deuce.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
this is certainly not safe for work, but it's safe for radio.
Poetry for Neanderthals. Thanks, everybody.
Zero COVID policy demonstrators, mainly from the educated urban middle class, poured into the streets over the weekend in numerous cities, including Shanghai and Beijing, in protests unprecedented since the 1989 student-led pro-democracy movement centered on Beijing's Tiananmen Square. Most protesters focused their anger on rigid pandemic lockdowns, a form of home detention that's been criticized as neither scientific or effective. But some also shouted calls for Xi and the Communist Party that has ruled China with an iron fist for 73 years to step down. Closer to home, 2 people were extricated from a small plane early Monday in Maryland, several hours after they crashed into power lines, causing widespread outages in the surrounding county. Montgomery County Fire Chief Scott Goldstein said the plane was secured to the tower after midnight. The first occupant removed about 12:30 a.m. The second occupant, 12:35 a.m. He said both men suffered serious injuries from the crash and hypothermia also an issue. Both men were transported to local trauma centers with non-life-threatening injuries. Federal Aviation Administration says the single-engine plane crashed into the power lines near Montgomery County Air Park in Gaithersburg around 5:40 in the afternoon. That's a look at things you may have missed. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Think you know your pro football and want to put your knowledge to the test? Then play Pigskin Pick'em every week at bobandtom.com. This is your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Just pick the winners of this week's pro football games and you could win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Head to bobandtom.com/contest and play Pigskin Pick'em. And don't miss the Chick McGee Shoe-In of the Week, Thursdays on the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, this is Frank Caliendo, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Hey, Bob, you okay?
Why do you ask, Tom?
I noticed you're scratching your crotch and kind of clutching your chest.
Yeah, well, I have jock itch and a really bad case of indigestion.
Have you taken anything for it?
That's just it, Tom. I don't know what to take.
Here, try one of these.
Okay, you're the doctor, but what is it?
It's the only medicine you can take that relieves both painful indigestion and pesky jock itch at the same time.
What's it called?
Bob, it's from the people who make Tums. It's called Scro-Tums.
Tom's right, Bob. New Scro-Tums can relieve indigestion and jock itch in just minutes.
Hey, feeling better, Bob?
Oh, like $1 million.
Let me buy you a beer.
Great.
And how about some nuts?
Thanks.
Yes, thanks to Scro-Tums, Bob can have a handful of nuts without attracting disgusted stares or worrying about a bad case of indigestion. Scro-Tums, the only product on the market that relieves jock itch and indigestion at the same time. Get your hand out of the front of your pants, put it in your back pocket, pull out your wallet, and buy some Scro-Tums today. Just look for the fuzzy little bag the next time you're at the drugstore. Scro-Tums from Frigamall Pharmaceuticals.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition News Desk.
Hi.
That's available at Walmart. It's a pretty good game, too. We've almost got Tom being able to play it. There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hey, Chick, I have an email here about Twister.
All right, sir. There's Ace Cosby. Manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold and Josh with an email.
Okay, what do you got, Josh?
Well, Greg Warren was with us earlier. He was telling us all about the history of the Milton Bradley hit Twister.
That's fascinating.
That's right. Well, Derek Webster writes in, The Devil and Daniel Webster. You know that short story?
Sure. I do not.
Bennett. Oh, yeah, check it out.
Okay.
I believe he won an O. Henry Award for...
Oh, did he? All right.
Dear Bob and Tom, my dad
candy bar
used to tell us they would play hot, naked oil Twister.
Whoa!
In the 70s. The image haunts me. Hearing about my naked parents all oiled up playing Twister.
Oh, my gosh. Just the two of them, or did they have the neighbors
I guess
over?
with friends and stuff, too.
Wow.
Boy, oh, boy.
That's time for a DNA test. They're doing that kind of orgy
I bet it was
work.
Slippy.
Yeah, it's hard enough to
Sure.
keep your spot, let alone with oil on there.
Yeah, all
It's hard enough to
canola
keep
up.
your spot.
Twister.
Now, we have also a news story about the world record. Was it in Cambodia? The new record for the longest circus.
How long was it? I didn't hear. I wasn't listening.
More than 24 hours.
Oh, God.
Thanks, Josh. Thanks a lot. Keep asking questions.
The
yawning lions.
Yeah. I think they got circed too long. In any event, it's a world record, so I thought we'd feature this from Jeff Rothband, and you'll see why. This is, to me, one of the classics about a childhood where you didn't have a lot of money. You'll see what happens.
Comedian Jeff Rothband here in the studio with us.
Morning, Jeff.
Tonight's show veteran.
Thank you.
Let's go back. We'd like to find out about you as a little boy up there in Canada. How'd that go?
Well, it was all right. We didn't have a lot of money growing up. You know, every comedian says that, but I really mean it. I remember one time, this is absolutely true. When I was a kid, all these other kids got to go to the Barnum and Bailey Circus, and I remember begging my dad, please, I want to go. All the other kids are going. He said, no, we just can't afford it. Tickets are expensive. He ended up taking us to this Bob Circus. It was actually called, no, this is true.
Bob Circus.
Yeah, and it was in a mall parking lot. And what a difference when you go to a cheap circus. They had things like, I remember the guy yelling, and now huge midgets. What the hell is that?
They stand 5'10".
That's right. They're range from 5'8" to 6'2". The world's largest midgets. Look at them. Look at the size of these guys. Bunch of guys walking around.
That is a cheap circus. I'm telling you.
It was the worst.
Wow.
That was
one
Bob.
after another.
Bob Circus.
It was Bob.
Coming to a parking lot near
that's
you.
right.
I like it.
Oh yeah. There was just one after another. The bearded man. What the hell is that? It was like they were just making it up on the spot. And we all just sat there stunned. You know, we couldn't believe it. They had. I think they actually had the talking mute. Hi. Dad, what the hell is this?
How does he do it?
He's amazing. He's a mute, yet he speaks. Dad, We go home. My dad made us sit through the whole thing. It was the worst circus. We had to sit there. My dad said, "I'd pay for this. You're going to sit through the circus and watch." And I think they had what else? Oh, they had the world's first stripeless zebra. It's a horse. Stinking horse.
Jeff Rothband, huge midgets. Oh, the classic Bob Circus. Just love that. We return to the sports desk with Chick McGee. I can't believe it.
Stupid.
Another one?
Oh, yeah. A Guinness World Record for the largest serving of guacamole.
Oh.
Was broken in Mexico. Paraben, Mexico, P-E-R-I-B-A-N. Paraben.
Mm-hmm. Next to
Mexico.
shampoo and deodorant. Parabens
Or in shampoos, yeah.
Mexico news.
I'm sorry. Learned yet boring. Yeah, back to you.
Mexico
Go
news.
on, Chick.
Just take it away whenever you want to.
Waiting.
Mexico News Daily reports that volunteers created a batch of guacamole that weighed 10,956 pounds.
Wow.
Wow, at Chipotle, that's $1 million worth of guac. You know, it's going to cost extra. I know.
Almost 5.5 tons. Their attempt, which was accomplished during Paraben's inaugural Avocado Expo, beats the previous record holder by over a ton.
I bet it was brown before the first 100 people got through.
Yeah, I bet you're right.
What is it with that stuff?
I don't know.
Authorities say Guinness World Records has since verified this successful attempt. There you go.
They have any chips?
It doesn't say.
No chips. What's the point?
Why don't you run up an alley and holler fish? How about that?
Eat it before it oxidizes. I'm a big fan. I got to say, I'm a big fan.
Yeah, me too.
Although I do not approve of the fact that guac is now a legitimate word in Scrabble.
Why not? Everybody says guac.
I
No
know,
one
but
says,
but-
I would like some guacamole, please.
No, but in Scrabble, you're not supposed to be able to use abbreviations. I'm just saying. Okay,
It's
sorry.
the things that you choose to be offended by. You gotta just let.
Willie, you got to have standards. We're all just, it's all going to degenerate into
chaos and moral decline. The world is in.
Yeah, it's going to be
natural
awful.
advance.
It is awful. Yeah, it's a shame.
Just according
Hell in
to
a handbasket because
is that
Scrabble.
direct mail, and of course circuses, and
certainly.
yes, that is sports. Finally,
Boy.
This is what you farted.
Hope they pay you overtime, Chick.
and don't forget about the quarterback for the Eagles, Jalen Hurts. Don't ever forget. Be a good sport.
Strong man.
Thank you very much.
The U.S. Coast Guard reports a passenger who went overboard from a cruise ship has been safely rescued.
Good.
The 28-year-old was reported missing at noon Thanksgiving Day, while the vessel, the Carnival Valor, was heading to Cozumel, Mexico. According to Carnival Cruise Lines, the man was with his sister at the ship's bar the previous night when he went to the bathroom and did not return. His sister reported him missing the next day.
Yeah, that's the part of the story that I find interesting.
The next day.
Well, maybe she thought he went to his room and went to sleep.
Yeah, that's
big ship.
true.
Yeah, the Irish exit.
Could have been out getting laid.
Absolutely.
Yeah, maybe he got lucky.
Yeah, lucky by living.
His sister reported him missing. The Coast Guard launched search and rescue crews. Nearby ships were alerted to be watchful. Coast Guard Lieutenant Seth Gross said a cargo ship later saw a person in the water about 20 miles south of Southwest Pass, Louisiana.
That's just amazing that
The
they
man,
saw this guy.
confirmed to be the missing passenger, was hoisted into a helicopter and taken for medical care, where he was reported in stable condition.
Does too much booze make you float? I was just asking. You think that's...
I don't
It
know.
might make you not panic as much.
It can be, yeah.
Maybe.
Would it keep you from freezing to death?
Maybe.
No.
No, that's not true.
You've spent a lot of time on the ships. You've been on this one, Pat?
Yeah.
And your contention is that the rails are so low you could fall off easily?
If you bump into a drunk,
That's
yeah,
right. Yeah,
absolutely.
that's
But
his
the rail,
contention.
they come up to above your waist.
Well, I'm scared of heights to begin with, so maybe
there you
it's
go.
over amplified in my mind, but it seems pretty scary.
But you could easily climb over it and jump off.
You could, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's an older ship, too. About 18 years old.
Pat, I know you've never heard this before, but I have to say it. I don't believe you.
Which part?
The falling overboard. They wouldn't be able to.
Have you been on a cruise ship?
No, but I don't
They're
think
scary. You got to be careful.
They're scary. Life is scary for you.
Yes, it is. Just coming here, I'm telling you.
I don't think I don't think you would easily fall off. I think you'd have to try.
If you were drunk and you tripped and you
if you tripped up.
You know, do you think this guy was
up and over?
Do you think he was doing the king of the world thing at 3 a.m?
He might have been doing that.
I believe you, Pat.
We've got to.
Thank you, Josh.
With all of your cruise ship experience, Pat, do you have a cruise ship tribute of some sort?
I do. You want to hear it?
Sure.
Yeah. All right, here it goes. See all the tourists in Cabo buying those big sombreros, filling up on salty margaritas. Cruise ship people sure love fajitas. They eat the tacos, tamales, and taquitos. Chips with salsa and burritos. They have nachos, ceviche, and too much alcohol. What do they do before their next port of call? They gotta take a ship, a big old ship. After the beans and guacamole dip, they gotta take a huge ship. After tortilla chips, then they drop a dose on the boat. Plop, plop, plop.
Okay. Rails on passenger decks of a ferry or a vessel engaged in excursion trips.
On a what or a vessel?
Including, but not limited to, sightseeing trips, dinner and party cruises, and overnight cruises must be at least 1,000 millimeters or 39.5 inches high.
That's not very high. You could easily trip over that or fall.
Yes,
you would have to try. You would have to be the clumsiest person on the face of the earth.
That's more than, what is it?
Almost 40 inches high.
It's scary.
It's over 3 feet.
Isn't that just a meter? Why would they say 1,000 millimeters?
What a weird thing to say. Yeah, that's odd.
So, did you ever come close to falling off, Pat?
No, I never got even near the edge.
Balcony railing on
Ever fallen off a wagon?
I have.
That's nice.
The balcony railing on a cruise ship, I'm not even sure what that is 45 inches.
There you go.
That's even shorter.
That's even higher.
I must be.
And I took Jimmy one time, and that was really scary.
Yours little son?
Yeah, he was 6 at the time, Jimmy was.
Yeah.
Oh, you could have gone under it.
Yeah. You never know what he's going to do. That would be
my Jimmy.
terrifying.
Yeah, he'd climb right up on there and jump off.
Yep.
Look, it's like a tightrope, Daddy. Oops.
I don't know how it doesn't happen more often. Really.
Because people aren't idiots.
And you were saying they have
they are.
They have cameras on the ships.
I have never heard of this before this guy. Have you?
Oh yeah.
I've heard of people falling off, but they don't.
There was
they
just
usually
one.
Don't find them.
There was one a few weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah.
So how many this year?
So we don't usually do the story because it's usually a death involved.
10?
Let's find out.
Yeah.
Well,
you looking that up?
Do that off. I'm trying to find. I know there was. I know we had another one where the guy lived. Right now, I want to talk about the perfect present for someone who lives out of town.
Oh, I know.
You want to get something nice for him, but you don't want to get him a fruit bread, whatever that's called.
Omaha Steaks.
A brick of. You want to get him steaks, right, Josh?
That's exactly right. You don't want to get them fruit cake. You want to give them the caramel apple tartlets that are from Omaha Steaks. That's a holiday dessert, my friends.
Not to mention all the great beef.
I'm going to. My God.
It's not called Omaha fruitcakes.
Oh, let the man do his job.
The steak experts at Omaha Steaks have put together special gift packages to help take the
guesswork
out of gift giving and make you a holiday hero.
Yay!
Up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Nope. Just another holiday hero who went to omahasteaks.com and used code BTS at checkout to get $30 off their order. You can too. Send an assortment of mouth-watering favorites guaranteed to impress. Listen to this. Those legendary butcher's cut filet mignon, air-chilled boneless chicken, ultra-juicy burgers, and even easy-to-prepare comfort meals that are ready in a flash. Omaha Steaks is ready to ship your order right away. But I say shop early and beat that shipping rush to ensure that your friends and family get this wonderful gift from Omaha Steaks. Omaha Steaks truly is a gift from the heart, a gift that will be remembered with every unforgettable bite. Order with complete confidence today, knowing you're ordering the very best. Visit omahasteaks.com. Use promo code BTS at checkout to get that extra $30 off your order. That's omahasteaks.com, code BTS at checkout. Minimum order may be required. Now you morons can talk again.
The odds.
Hi!
Chick, I found this article. It says the odds of surviving falling off a cruise ship, 25%. Higher than I thought.
Wow.
25%?
And 270 people fell off since 2016.
Oh.
Usually
2016.
It's 25 a year.
Wow.
25 a year.
Now, those
that we know of.
Falling or jumping?
That's falling, not jumping.
Okay.
Oh.
And was it after one of your shows?
Pretty much. Yeah, right during the middle, really.
I gotta get out of here.
Oh, this is sad. When we come back, I may or may not read this. It's so depressing.
Oh.
We have a lot of exciting stuff coming from Christy Lee, including what, Christy?
Well, we have Berlin air traffic has
You
been...
mean Berlin?
Berlin? What did I say?
Berlin.
Merlin?
Merlin.
You know, Merlin's from Berlin. Merlin.
He is. Berlin's right
We have
there.
thousands stripping off, getting naked in Australia.
he's
Love
an
it.
expert
Come
at
back with
curling.
massive nudity. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Essential Morning Radio.
Have you thought about your holiday gifts yet for all those clients and friends? I've got a great idea for you, a great solution, something that'll make everybody happy. The Cheese Store, NNY.com. And let's look at some of this great stuff. Look at this, The Cheese Store, owned and operated by 22 local dairy farmers in northern New York. It's The Cheese Store. There are no supply chain issues, so get those holiday gifts out there for all your clients and your friends.
Get great gifts for the family, co-workers, clients, and more at thecheesestore.nny.com. Order today and get free shipping on all orders over $89. The Cheese Store, NNY.com.
The best fudge comes from Uranus. Uranus, Missouri. That felt good. Tastes even better. Wow. That's right. Fudge from Uranus. I'm not fudging with you. We're literally in Uranus. That's the mayor of Uranus, and you can get your fudge out the back door at UranusGeneralStore.com. Welcome to Uranus! Let's make Uranus great again. Fudge, yeah! Fudge, 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 fudge. Fudge.
Event that drives searches, but this apparently had been all year long, people looking up the term gaslighting. I am one of those. It refers to a form of psychological coercion. Merriam-Webster chooses its word based solely on the lookup data. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Hi, everybody. Chick McGee here from the Bob and Tom Show. I want to tell you about the NFL season coming up. We got together with the folks at Big Green Egg, and each and every week, you're going to have a chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg during the Pigskin Pick'em program on the Bob and Tom Show.
Wait a minute.
Well, the live 5-camera video stream of the show, plus a podcast of the show and comedy from the Bob and Tom archives.
Excellent. Chick, what do you have to say for yourself?
Become a Bob and Tom VIP now. Just go to bobandtom.com/VIP.
See, that was worth the wait, wasn't it?
Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7. 24/7.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, performing a musical number written especially for this evening, the Disco Lifestyle Awards are proud to present Sammy Davis Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, man.
I do. Let's hit it, Marty. Here we go. I like to live the disco lifestyle. I like to live in a disco world. I want to disco marry you and have a disco family, and we'll all live in a disco. I love the disco lifestyle. I love the disco lifestyle.
All right, let's.
You know, disco is always. Oh man, man, I have lost my eye.
Oh, my. Okay.
I
Popped out.
lost my
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. There's Willie Griswold. Hey, man. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Talking about this guy that fell off the cruise ship. What was the boat again?
The Valor.
The Valor. And you've been on that one?
Oh, yeah, a lot.
Okay, he fell. Yeah. He either fell or jumped or whatever. We don't know.
If they could see me.
Pat helped build the Valor.
The point is, the guy's okay. How big is the room on that boat?
The comedy room?
Yeah.
350.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
The guy, they rescued the guy, whatever, 15 hours later. Yeah. It's pretty amazing.
So what
With
do you do?
no life jacket or nothing.
How many do you do for a show, Pat? Like 100, 110?
20 people typically. The first night, then 10. The next night, then 8. I love them.
That's pretty mean, Pat Paxman.
I call it the countdown show.
How do passengers fall overboard in a cruise ship? Well, this is a little investigative report here.
All right.
Okay.
The number for first one is they volunteer. Very sad. Number 2 is drunkenness. Yeah. Number 3 is foul play.
Oh, boy.
It says, for example, intoxication, a major factor for a woman who is suing a cruise line for allowing her to drink to the point where she fell overboard.
There you go.
Come on. Really?
Oh, my God.
They allowed her to drink.
It seems to me like this is almost the perfect crime.
In a way.
You want to get rid of somebody.
Yeah, but Pat was telling me off the air that they have cameras everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
Especially on the newer ships.
Pat, do they still have the, you buy a souvenir cup for $80 and then you get free booze the whole time you're on the cruise?
Yeah, you can buy a package, yeah.
I mean, that is just insane.
All inclusive?
Oh, yeah.
Insanely awesome.
Yes, no, but it's just it's too much. It's like all you can eat breadsticks, but with rum and cokes. That sounds dangerous for me.
You guys know there are ghost ships out there? Isn't that fascinating?
Yeah, it is.
Just ships out there floating about.
Nobody on
them. Some of them, they don't know what happened.
Bermuda Triangle's a real thing.
Yeah. That is as creepy a thing.
Look it up.
17 to 25% of fallen passengers make it out alive, according to the statistics here.
What percent?
Between 17 and 25%. They're not exactly sure.
That's almost half.
I thought it would be a lot less than that. I mean, you fall, just as they say in Butch Cassidy, the fall's going to kill you. But
well, it's the fall or drowning, and then if you're lucky enough to survive, then sharks get involved. Then you can get eaten by a shark.
Sharks are not going to eat you just because you're in the water.
You can also be shrimped to death. That happens to at least 10 Americans every year. They pinch. Yeah. They slowly and tinily pinch you.
From the bottom just to start pinching.
You've heard of dying from a million cuts. It's the same thing with a shrimp.
I'm being shrimped. And you can yell yell that for like 8 hours because it takes so long. They continue to shrimp me.
Hey, Tom,
baby.
How high do you think the boat's out of water? Is it like 30 feet, 100 feet, 200 feet?
Depends on the ship.
Yeah, some of these things, it's like a 30-story building on the water. It's a long drop.
300 feet or
a lot. So, but in any event, this guy, he's okay. He had minor injuries. He's in the hospital right now.
Yeah, they got Wi-Fi on those boats.
They got everything now.
Whatever he said, whatever he told God he would change or do.
Yes, I feel bad for him.
He's sober today.
Get started. Yeah.
Exactly.
But it may not be enough. Some people never learn.
That may not be his bottom. We don't know.
Okay. Christy Lee is at the Bob and Tom news desk, and it's not just any news desk. It's the Poetry for Neanderthals family edition, available at Walmart. It's fun. What have you got over there, Christy?
Speaking of words, did you see where the Merriam-Webster people have named the word of the year for 2022?
Yeah, I'm not happy.
Oh, word of the year for 2022.
He's not happy about it.
Is it optics?
Nope.
Pivot?
Nope.
Worse.
Worse. I'll tell you this, search for the term was up 1,740% this year on the website.
When I hear it, I'm going to go, oh, of course.
No, that's because the term has nothing to do with what it means. It's
gaslighting is the term.
Gaslighting, of course.
You know, that's not a real term. You're just crazy.
Josh
you don't
has
have to
very
manipulate
cleverly
any psychology,
demonstrated what it
major
is.
Boy.
I'll take it one further.
God.
All these broads are crazy. How about that?
Yeah, it's from the movie. It's just
it's a great movie.
Yeah, but it's as a term, I don't think. Well,
It's people don't understand it.
Yeah, because it doesn't.
That's
make
why
any
they
sense.
look it up all the time.
Yeah, that's why they're That's why
Right.
they're looking it up
Because they're like, what the hell does gaslighting even
There was
mean?
some turd of a song by somebody over this.
No, it's a legit. Gaslighting is a legit thing.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Psychological manipulation
Sure, of course
over
it is,
time?
but
Sure.
the word has nothing to do with what it is. It's based on a movie. It just,
Well, yeah, but so that's the name of the movie.
An old movie. That's why people are looking it up because they don't know what it means.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
You got to look up a lot of stuff, though. It's not like all words just present what they are and what they mean right there in the word.
Okay, I admit it. You're right.
Nearly two.
Thank you. We'll all remember this day.
Wait a minute. I liked it better when you were.
Yeah. That was chilling and odd.
Really? That sounds like you're going to shoot us.
It sure did.
I've never heard that from you. That's
All right.
crazy.
It's just
whatever you say.
We should have more words based on old movies that no one has seen.
That's a good thing. What old titles have become regular parlance now because of,
very good, yeah.
To get Shawshanked.
Yeah, you can be Shawshanked. That can mean a couple things.
Sure. Yeah, Shawshank sounds like sodomy.
That's why I said it.
Shawshanked?
Yeah, it's got that. Shank is the word in there.
That's not really romantic, is it?
No.
You want to get Shawshanked?
Yeah.
Nearly 2,500 people stripped naked for a photo shoot to raise awareness about skin cancer.
Oh,
It was a
and in the
cloudy
process,
day.
oh, God.
Throngs of nude participants posed for U.S. photographic artist Spencer Tunick,
What is?
who's known for staging mass nude photo shoots at world landmarks.
You've seen these guys. You've seen the
Tunick's
pictures.
used. Yeah, he's done a lot of things. He used a megaphone to direct attendees at Sydney's Bondi Beach into several poses before many took a naked dip in the ocean.
Everybody, just take your time.
The photo shoot was undertaken in collaboration with a charity to raise awareness about melanoma, Australia's fourth most common form of cancer.
So it's a smart thing to raise awareness, but at the same time, I assume people are all lathering up to not.
Oh, of course, they had to have on sunscreen.
Just 2,500 people.
Yep.
You seen the picture?
No, I haven't.
A little awkward, a little weird.
Some uglies.
Oh, just what people are people. It's fine.
Fats.
Are there as many fats over there?
Fat people.
Because domestically we have a lot of fats, but do we have any fats that are imported?
Yeah,
from
don't be fooled by that. A lot of countries are fat.
You think so?
Yeah, and I'm so tired of it. Oh, America's so fat. Yeah, you're not that thin, Australia.
Porky. I'm looking at you, Scotland.
Yeah.
Look at you, Sumo.
Samoa, yeah.
Wow. They look like They're just like a bunch of seals on the beach.
Yeah, there's a lot of naked people.
Weird. You see anything?
weird.
Great picture.
Here.
See anything good in there, Christian?
Well, their back is all to me.
Can't
so
see
I
any wangs or.
Can't see nothing.
You can't see any wangs?
No, because they're all laying on their side with their back toward the camera.
Well, what about hammers or anything?
No, I'm telling you, all you see are butts. And more
bumps. Not one ta-ta.
And it's all to raise skin cancer awareness, but nothing else should be raised during the taking of these photographs.
Very honest.
Sorry, during the photo shoot.
Mortimer, put that away.
I got a bone.
Nor to put it.
Oh, now here's one you can
A lot of blokes
kind of
and
see.
fellas. That's different.
I mean, you'd have to really zoom in. but-
Actually, the photos are quite cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of activists, climate activists disrupted flights at Berlin-Brandenburg Airport in Germany.
Well done.
4 protesters glued themselves to the ground near the runway.
Sorry, folks. These planes are landing anyway.
You're going to feel a few bumps.
Important issue. We need to know. People need to raise our awareness.
While 2 cycled across the premises.
In this way.
Yes, that's right.
The group known as Uprising of the Last Generation
Duration, yes.
claimed responsibility for the incident.
It was our fault.
They have staged numerous road blockades and other stunts to highlight the need for action against climate change. The group said it wanted to highlight the problem of fossil fuel subsidies, such as for jet fuel.
I'm against the action for climate change. Wait, I may have phrased that wrong.
Protesters were detained. They're being investigated on suspicion of endangering air traffic,
The tricky
property
thing
damage,
was,
and
they had
trespassing.
to smuggle all the glue in little bottles under 3 ounces.
Boy, they glued themselves to the runway.
Yeah, 15 planes had to be diverted to nearby airports.
How pissed would you be?
And that affected about 750 passengers. Yeah, that would probably piss you off.
Can't they aim for like the billionaires that are like flying private, not just regular people that are going to travel for work?
Right.
And they have to see their kid and
it's a bummer.
Yeah, that's the one thing that
I get believing in a cause, but man.
Well, this started with what, the basketball court thing? Gluing themselves to basketball courts? Then it's the throwing tomato soup on paintings.
I thought it was a some judge or a court or.
Yes.
They
glued
themselves to the defense table or something.
Well, that's easy. Then you just say, okay, we're going to go to courtroom 3. See you guys.
Yeah.
We're out.
Everybody move.
Plus, all this glue that's being used, you're just pissing off the horse corpse activists.
Sure.
There's some oil baron that produces glue somewhere, just raking in money from all these protesters.
Did you spend any money on your cat or dog this holiday season? I know it's early, but according to a new survey, 4 in 10 pet owners do plan on spending at least $50 on holiday gifts for their pets.
That's a little steep.
It is steep.
No, it's not.
$50?
Really?
No.
What are you getting?
Really expensive.
I bought new collars and leashes for both my dogs, and they were $40 each, so that's $80.
You ever get a look at yak milk chews? You like those? The Himalayan yak milk?
Holy Christ.
My girls love those.
My doggies
They're like
like
$20 a piece or something.
Yak
They like
milk?
the antlers.
Yeah, those are expensive.
What do you mean the antlers? That you put on them? The antlers?
No. The antlers they chew
Oh, the
on.
deer antlers.
Those
yeah,
are like $25.
Those are kind of expensive, too.
Yeah, but they last forever.
Well.
The survey was conducted on behalf of MetLife Pet Insurance. Boy, I wish I had that. 41% said they would spend more than $50 to make their pet happy with gifts.
That's right.
Others get their pet in the holiday spirit by feeding them more treats, feeding them human food, and taking them out more.
Yeah, give your dog a piece of pizza. He'll love you forever because they're dogs. Oh, boy.
Don't give your dog pizza.
Don't do that. That'll make him...
You don't give your dog pizza for Christmas?
No.
What's wrong with you?
I don't want to clean up vomit and diarrhea for the next 6 months.
Selfish.
Oh, Dad, woof. Oh, I got some gastric problem.
Oh, man.
I wish I could belch. Woof.
They're dogs. I could wrap a cat turd in bacon. My dog would be happy.
Yeah, you wouldn't even need the bacon, really.
Don't do that. No. They think it's Tootsie Rolls.
You'll get your dog something for Christmas. Don't they have?
I go to the little
they have
dog.
their own stockings.
Go to the doggy bakery and get a couple of treats.
I put stockings up for my dogs, of course.
My dogs like the dried liver squares. God, they will do anything for those.
Those are good. I mean, dogs do like those.
I'll push that old lady in front of a truck. Just give me my little liver square.
Christy puts stockings up for dogs.
Of course I do.
I think it's very sweet.
Yeah.
I like. Someone said antlers on a dog. That's a cute look. We got to do more of that. I want to see that everywhere.
No, I like antlers on the cars.
Oh.
That's my favorite thing.
That's not bad.
And then you put the nose.
Where do you stand on a wreath on the front bumper?
That's okay.
Okay, how about if they're lit?
That's fine, too.
How do they do that? With a battery pack?
Battery power, yeah.
It's a wind generator, Christy. as you move forward.
Is it plugged into your battery?
I have a fake Santa on the top of my roof.
Oh, nice.
Currently headless, so low bridge.
Oh, Mommy.
Unfortunately, I was by a school bus when it happened.
That was almost Woody Allen-esque, a low bridge.
Christy is reporting from the Poetry for Neanderthals news desk.
Yes, I am.
And we're playing the Poetry for Neanderthals Family Edition, available at Walmart. Okay, I'm going to try it again. I've got a stack of cards here. Give me a number, Christy.
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Oh boy. You make
duty
stuff, food. You make food with this
blender,
pan,
flour,
stove, oven.
Yeah.
Wet
recipe,
whisk,
flour,
batter.
Okay, batter. Baby batter.
Batter up.
Baby batter?
Pancake batter. Okay, we got the word batter.
Cake batter?
Cookie batter. Batter up.
Sperm batter.
Not straw, but...
Hay batter.
Hey batter.
Hey batter. That's right. Very good. Very
31 again. You're on a roll here.
Very good. Yeah.
Hay batter.
Yeah, that's the answer. Hey batter.
I like it.
Hey batter.
That's stupid.
So baby batter is much.
Okay, here we go.
2 boobs.
This is the clean version.
Oh,
Josh.
sorry.
Face
2
down.
breasts.
No.
Good chi-chis.
Hey, Tom, I got a face down, ass up. Is that it?
No.
That's the way we like to.
Hey.
Let's see. Food. Square.
Cracker.
Cracker.
Cracker, please.
Breathes. What? Life.
Breathes.
Wine.
Cracker.
Communion wafer?
No.
Did you say,
is it cracker?
Breathes, life, wine?
Breathes as in.
Oh, breathes.
Breathes.
Cracker breathe.
Life.
Cracker.
Fur.
I can't wait to hear what this
Hair cracker.
Cracker.
Hair pie.
Cracker Barrel.
Oyster cracker?
Cracker Jack?
No, it's animal cracker.
Oh.
Wasn't that a good clue?
Yeah.
You see these in a zoo.
There we go. Dogs, cats. You could have said any of those.
Zebras. Okay, that's how it works. Poetry for Neanderthals.
No, he would breathe. Life. Fur.
You stink at that.
Available at Walmart. I got to practice.
Breathe, life, fur.
Try it.
So as you can hear, anybody can play this game.
No, not anybody.
It's fun for everybody.
And by the way, it comes with a 2-foot inflatable club you can beat people with when they're doing as badly as I am. Available at Walmart.
funny.
That's Poetry for Neanderthals. When we come back, it's time to catch up with history and enlighten everyone. And, big birthday today. Huge.
Really?
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Thank you, Josh. Made my day. Could you get the phone for me?
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, fellas.
Oh, hey, Floyd.
Hi, Floyd.
I've enjoyed your Chick Has the Flu program.
Chick's got the flu. We've got Jeff Oskey sitting in for him.
I heard you talking about adult bookstores a few minutes ago.
The old Christy was talking about how she was in one.
You know, as a lifetime member of the Lions Den,
yes,
I've been through my fair share of adult bookstores. The hardest part is trying to get my rascal back through them thin hallways. 8 shows, of course, and then sometimes you'll have a feller headed out while I'm trying to head in. It's kind of like playing the bumper cars. I have a hard time navigating in places like that in a scooter. Last time I kindly got stuck trying to head out. And I hit what I thought was a speed bump. It didn't have enough juice in my battery to get over it, so I called for the clerk. And he put the toenail clippers down and then raised the fuss about it. And I said, why the hell you raising the fuss? Put a speed bump right in the middle of an aisle, and I'm trying to get out. He explained it wasn't a speed bump, just a double donger that fell off the shelf. It worked like a set of stop sticks on my rascal. They've got just about everything in there. You know, I always enjoyed the selection of music, of course. Most of them play the hits of the 70s, 80s, 90s, and today. Something I like to do walk at him in a dope bookstore and act like you got gum on the bottom of your shoe.
Oh, yes.
Then pick it off and hold it up to your nose and say, I can't believe it ain't butter.
Oh. Boy.
They'll pick your shine. Christy, I don't know if you've ever been to the Lion's Den, but we still got $12 left on the gift card I can send you.
No, that's okay. Thank you.
I recommend you wear your Crocs. Good night.
.com/podcast. We learn a lot on the show each and every day. Today, no exception. We'll be back with things we learned as well as a look at history on this day with Professor Thomas B. Griswold. That's coming up right here on Bob and Tom 24/7.
I'm Chick McGee with your Bob and Tom Sports Update. Jalen Hurts ran for 157 yards, set an Eagles record for a quarterback, and Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers injured his ribs in Philly's 40-33 win over Green Bay last night in Philadelphia. Hurts also threw for 153 yards and 2 touchdowns for the NFC best Eagles, who moved to 10-1 for just the 5th time in history. Other winners yesterday in the National Football League: Carolina, Cincinnati, Jacksonville, Miami, the Jets, Washington, Chargers, Kansas City, and San Francisco all win in regulation. And 2 overtime games: Cleveland beat Tampa Bay and Las Vegas over Seattle. NBA winners last night: Brooklyn, Golden State, the Clippers, Miami, Boston, Philly, Cleveland, Memphis, and Milwaukee. Top 25 college basketball: number 24, Purdue, upset number 8, Duke. Also winning, number 18, Alabama. Number 6, Gonzaga. Number 12, Michigan State. Number 13, Auburn. Number 19, UCLA. And number 20, UConn all win. And in the NHL, your winners last night in regulation: Minnesota, Winnipeg, and Seattle. And in overtime, Vancouver and Ottawa get the wins. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Think you know your pro football and want to put your knowledge to the test? Then play Pigskin Pick'em every week at bobandtom.com. This is your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Just pick the winners of this week's pro football games, and you could win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Head to bobandtom.com/contest and play Pigskin Pick'em with the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, fellas. This is Floyd Tucker, the over-the-road trucker. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7, of course.
Hey, good morning, honey. What you doing?
Oh, it's this darn coffee maker. It's on the fritz again. You know I can't start my day without a cup of coffee.
Hey, don't worry. I've got just what you need.
Really? What is it?
It's the new coffee-flavored bubble gum from the Blowzuka Gum Company, and it's loaded with caffeine. Here, try a piece.
This is great. And it tastes like coffee. What's it called?
It's called Blow Java.
Blow Java. There's so much flavor. It's like an explosion in my mouth.
You bet. There's nothing like a Blow Java first thing in the morning.
It's the coffee-flavored gum. Blow Java. Blow Java. Open wide, stick out your tongue. Blow Java. Blow Java.
You can chew, but please don't bite. And if you swallow, it's all right.
Blow Java. Blow Java, the coffee-flavored bubble gum. Also available in mocha, cappuccino, and our most popular flavor, Latte.
Honey, I just love Blow Java.
I can tell. Look at the size of that wad in your mouth.
Hey, look, I'm blowing a bubble. Look, I've got gum all over my face.
Wait, let me take a picture.
There's caffeine in every bite. Blow Java. Blow Java.
Chew a wad, but not in haste. Sorry about that salty taste.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
When grandfather dies, life will be strange. When grandfather dies, my whole world will change. When grandfather dies, I'll scream and I'll yell, 'cause I'll be rich as hell.
And then I figured I didn't need to write anymore. Hi, this is Kostaki Economopoulos, and you are listening.
Out. Hey, Santa.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Poetry for Neanderthals original edition news desk. It's Christy Lee.
Hi.
Poetry for Neanderthals available at Walmart. There's Pat Godwin.
Hi, chick.
Hey, man. There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. Manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
I've got a request that we're going to have to get to tomorrow.
What joke of mine would they like?
But it's also a suggestion. This is from Mount Sterling, Kentucky. Justin writes, you should introduce Bob and Tom dog toys. Things like the Stick McGee, the Frisbee Lee, the Tom Grisball. These are all great.
These are Doobie.
Really great.
Very
Josh Arnold peanut butter.
It's just peanut butter?
Maybe the Pat Good Boy, I think.
Oh, Pat Good Boy.
Really good. The good doggy. That's a good boy. And we'll get to your request coming up tomorrow, Justin. Thank you very much. Great letter. Right now, of course, we have to review what we
Time now for Today in History. Do you know the number, Tom? Don't look.
November 28th.
A day that will live in infancy.
There's no way.
Oh, wait. No, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Live in infancy.
Ferdinand Magellan began
around
crossing the Pacific Ocean.
Around the world.
Before the term Magellan was sarcastic. Hey, Magellan, you know how to get there? Does he really deserve that?
No.
How about this one? I didn't know this. In 1720, pirates Anne Bonny and Mary Read were tried and found guilty of piracy and sentenced to death. They were granted stays of execution after their pregnancies were discovered.
Yeah, that's a heck of a story.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it just shows if you're a female pirate, put out.
That's right.
Get yourself
Get knocked up. And,
yeah. You take the booty and you get a little action.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, the booty.
I don't want to hear you say booty ever again.
It's weird.
There's that Tim Wilson classic
Booty.
song, Who Got the Booty? We got the booty. 1925, the Grand Ole Opry begins broadcasting.
It's the Grand Ole Opry, not the Grand Old Opry.
Oh, sorry. Grand Ole Opry. 1932, you'll like this. Groucho Marx performs on the radio for the first time. 1932.
Yeah, he did.
Wow. Let's see.
If I have dinner with a woman, I expect her to face me.
And then we have birthdays. The great Randy Newman. Pat, do you have time to do your Randy Newman tribute? I love this.
Chick, real quick, can you do your Randy Newman impression?
You got a friend in me.
I love Randy.
Every song sounds like this.
He's the best. Perhaps most famous.
Short people don't have a friend.
I was going to say perhaps he was unfortunately famous for the song "Short People," which no one could pick up on the joke there.
Plenty did.
The friend.
Great album I would recommend is called "Good Old Boy."
I love L.A.
And now, your thought is what now?
Randy Newman attempts the Beatles?
Yeah.
Hey, Jude.
That's it.
Don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart. There you can start to make you feel better. Na 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 na. Now it's time to go.
Oh, that's perfect. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Happy birthday, Paul Schaefer.
Thanks. It's really great to be here.
Thank
you, Tom.
Happy birthday, Ed Harris, 1950.
Oh, hell of an actor.
Yes.
Yeah. What do they do with those dozens of dummies they make for like Westworld? And they have to be somewhere.
Sex bots.
Do you suppose they auction them off as really exotic sex bots?
Oh,
I got one word for you: orifices.
Okay.
You guys, man.
Okay. And that's pretty much today
I'm
in
a
history.
hump me a robot. Oh.
The hell?
to Alaska.
And that means time now for things we learned. That means I hit the wrong button. Brought to you by Napa, 6,000 Napa Auto Parts stores, 17,000 Napa Auto Care Centers. Napa, the fuel that helps drivers like you get up and go. That's Napa Auto Parts. Tom is packing up his house to move and found lots of loose change in his
I found out my big change jar.
And filled up his big change jar.
Can I remind you something? I was just thinking about the Monday Night Football tonight. We got, our Pigskin Pick'em. Yeah. We'll be entering Week 12, Week 11 wrapping up tonight. Speaking of the NFL, every Westwood One NFL broadcast streams live for free Mondays, Thursdays, Sunday nights. The Christmas tripleheader, the International Series, every postseason game. How do you listen? On the NFL app, WestwoodOneSports.com for more information via Westwood One station streams, or ask Ms. Alexa to open Westwood One Sports. It's that simple. If it's the NFL, it's on Westwood One.
Josh went to Waffle House on Thanksgiving. He was at the St. Louis Bone, the Funny Bone.
That's right.
Had a great time on Thanksgiving.
Yes, then had traditional Thanksgiving later that weekend.
I am tired of playing Mad Libs with Tom. I don't want to participate in his conversation. I just like to have a conversation with him instead of having to fill in the blanks of...
Fair enough.
I said that when?
Someone, and I'm going to find out who, took my cookies out of the refrigerator over the weekend.
By the way, we would be remiss if we did not suddenly interrupt this program for...
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
My friend went into rehab the day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah?
Turns out he couldn't stop cold turkey.
Oh, no! Speaking of good meat, Omaha Steaks. The holidays are here. Achieve gifting greatness when you give the gift of perfectly aged, tender, and delicious Omaha Steaks. Go to omahasteaks.com. Use promo code BTS at checkout to get $30 off your order. Minimum order may be required. Chick McGee.
I had Thanksgiving at the Pink House, not the Pig House, in Savannah, Georgia. Pat played cards with his girlfriend's parents. It seemed 4 hours, he said, seemed like 4 days.
Strip poker, and Pat lost.
Yeah.
Well, no wonder you like him, sweetie. That's impressive.
Oh, that's where the turkey neck went. I've heard stories, Pat.
Oh, yeah. They're out
Talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.